422, you guys are okay over there? Shot there.
Alright, the ET doesn't take pictures of the, is it domestic related?
Yes, it is.
She's calling back. We're going to try to give her a call again, and then she just added another phone number to the 13-year-old grandson who's possibly with the daughter. Step out with this.
2412.
Veteran crisis hotline's calling in, so they have a female veteran off her medication. She's at work to safe haven. Detecting 12, take a check that one out.
6 Rumble, 2 point try to take a shot as well.
Also still stands for stop? No.
Offender in custody. Temporary with
Thanks. Anyone else close? Wait till the result, let me know.
temporary. 33.
3-3. Can you let our supervisor know that I have a case report over there, the rest attached?
1830.
Is that possible, Sheridan and Wilson?
4619.
Oh, alright. Mobile with 13.
1902 Sam, 1913 for the mobile.
13.
Just so you know, I think that guy's a mental. 14 was dealing with him earlier.
10-4.
1914, we're right behind 13.
Alright, 10-4, 461.
Down the highway, lights flashing by. She's a bruise, watch the stars blaze across the sky. Oh, that's right. I usually turn that on when it says 10-8, 1041, but you saw it skip that shit. You saw it. I got witnesses. It didn't go all the way through and said, I'm 10-8, 1041. Actually, it says like this. I'm 10-8. Show me 10-8, 1041. It didn't do it. So I forgot to turn my mic on. Of course, you guys know this wouldn't even be a Night Cop 35 stream without technical difficulties or screw-ups on my end. There you go. You have audio. Yep. You can hear my Mickey Mouse voice now. I think it's going from Mickey Mouse. I think I've got a mixture of little Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse in there. It's in between now. It used to be all Mickey Mouse. I can tell through the years it's switching, going a little bit Minnie Mouse there. That's good, Todd. There you go. You have, I already know. I got audio. That means nobody has to read my lips any longer. You can hear me. Guys, I want to point out also we got 41 more days because today's almost over. We can't count today, so we got about 41 more days before November 23rd. So, and we're still trying to get all the equipment that we need to go live. IRL, we're going to have to go. They're not GoPros, they're Action 4 cameras. I don't know what that means, but it's not it looks like a GoPro, but it's better. So I think the HD's better. I think the battery lasts longer. My son's already got his. I just don't have mine yet. So, but yeah, we'll have the Action 4 cameras. We'll have all the stuff we need to go live in the field. We got 41 more days after today. That's good because I flunked lip reading school. I didn't even take that class, Texas. You know why? Because I wasn't interested. I figured if somebody had something to say to me, they'd come up to me where I could hear them and not stand in another zip code and try to tell me. So I skipped that class. I didn't take Spanish. I'm very fluent in Spanish, as you guys know, but I didn't take Spanish and I didn't take lip reading either. A flunked lip reading class. Guys, tonight we are going to be doing some pursuit nightmares. These things are crazy, these pursuit. And it's some of the, well, you know how these videos go. One is like a week ago, and then the next one they show is from last year. So I didn't watch them. I just watched the very beginning, about a minute of each one to see how they were, and then I had to go in and skim through the whole video to make sure there wasn't any kind of blood or gore or anything like that that was going to get me in trouble with YouTube or Kick. Of course, I don't think Kick gives a shit. But, hey, 1961 over on Kick. How are you doing, sir? Are you over there by yourself? Is it standing room only on Kick? Nope, there's two people. Well, let me refresh. I don't know what the deal is with Kick. You always have to refresh your page to find out the exact viewers on Kick. Nope, there's 5 people over. Yep, standing room only. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to go on Kick, you're going to have to make a reservation. Standing room only. Oh, wait. There it is right there. And we've got, oh, shit, we got a whole one on Rumble. I don't even know why I fuck with Rumble. I really don't. I don't know why I even mess with Rumble. Rumble is the hardest one to set up to go live on, and it's the least viewers. I don't get it. Wow. Okay. I pissed Trooper off because he didn't take out the garbage. You know how these millennials are, Todd. They don't even know how to spell chore, and they damn sure don't know how to complete chore. They don't know what that is. I don't even think they know what allowance is. They just get money when they want it. See, us, we had to wait till Saturday. Every Saturday, you got 25-cent allowance for taking out the garbage, making your own bed, cleaning the bathroom, and don't forget the liner in that garbage can. You can't just take out the garbage and forget the brown paper bag that you got from Piggly Wiggly that you had to, you remember folding those under and like that and folding it all under so it wouldn't collapse on you? Then you could put it down into the trash can. We didn't have plastic bags that you could just open up and it fit it perfectly. No. We had Piggly Wiggly grocery bags. They were brown and they were big. And that's what you put down into the trash can to collect the trash. We have to fire him. What do you think? We never hired him. We just were trying him out on probation. He wasn't hired. 25 cent. Well, 25 cent allowance was the same for me in the 70s, buddy. Judy. Hi, Judy. Judy's in the house. Everybody say hello to Judy. Todd, I'll get you a bullwhip and a cattle butt. God dang. Damn, Tex, I didn't know you were in all that S&M shit. I'll get you a bullwhip and a cattle buzzer. Damn. How about just say, do it or else? Yes. Man, we got whips and shit. And everybody, I wanted to say happy Halloween to everybody. I think I'm going to do Halloween this year as a retired police officer. No, I'm going to do Halloween as a bounty hunter. Because come to October 23rd, which is about a week before Halloween, we're going to be bounty hunting IRL, if everybody knows what that means. Bounty hunting starts in 41 more days. I know it says 42, but about 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock, that'll change to 441. What's up, Pat? And Chat Tons is in the house. Hey, Tons, how you doing, buddy? In a month. Here, I needed to check some stuff out because my alert thing, it had an update to it. And I just wanted to make sure that it was going to work. I mean, it just updated right before I went live. It updated yesterday. I'm just testing. This is a test. Okay, that looks like it's working. Okay, it worked. Okay. I mean, right before I went live, I brought it up and it said, update. I don't know what that was about. Should America do what Poland does? The border use live ammo and the... Yes. I think we should shoot to kill. Period. Somebody wants to try to commit a felony, and that's what it is, and invade our country by entering the country illegally. Shoot to kill. Period. Jose and Mr. Hernandez will get the message. The memo will be sent out to everybody. Don't go to the freaking American border. They will shoot your ass. Right? I mean, it'd work. Having drones fly over and shit and snipers, just right, just put like a shelf across some portions of that big wall that my President Trump built, and let them just sit there with sniper rifles with night vision on them. Headshot. You don't let them enter our country illegally, period. We have a right to defend our border, and we should do it. Let's see. Congratulations, future trooper. I was a police officer back in the 80s. You were born there. Yeah, Judy. He wasn't even thought of then. And you know what his daddy said that night that he was conceived? He said, oops, I meant to pull out. Sorry, darling. And then 9 months later, guess what happened? I'm just saying, don't hate the messenger. Let's see. Pat, Mama Mason wants to request your song Late at Night. For late at night when the sun goes down. We will do it for her. I don't know which one that is. Was it this one?
Late at night when the moon shines bright, there's a streamer on Twitch. He goes by Nightcup 35 with his headset on and his game face strong. He's a country boy playing games all night long. He's got a cowboy hat and a southern drawl, but his true talent lies in wrecking them all. From Fortnite to Call of Duty, he's a gaming machine. Nightcup 35, the streamer of a wild. followers screaming, "Yeehaw, y'all ready?" As he rides through the game and while steady and steady, with precision and skill, he takes his shot. 9 Cop 35.
Of course, I think when I start bounty hunting, I'm just going to have to go to Night Cop. No, because 35 is still going to be my badge number and my call number. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we will have a dispatch system. So when we call in, because I'm in Tennessee, I'll be T35. T stands for Hawaii, I think. I'm not sure. I think T stands for Hawaii. I'm not sure. It might stand for Texas. Texas, I don't know. Texas, I don't know. But I think it stands for Tennessee. I'm going out on a limb here, but I think it does. So I'll be T35 to let the dispatch know what state I'm calling from. Southern drawl, twisted driving, ATM. So I'm typing for her ATM. Oh, she's going to get money. Fun! Thank you, buddy! Wow. He super chatted. Thank you, my man. Holy shit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See what else I got. What do I got? And guys, don't forget you can donate to the $1,900 I need for all the equipment that I need to go live. Well, you know what? He's already got his. He don't have all of his. But he bought the camera, so at least we got that. So, but yeah, we're still trying to get. What is it? I don't even know what it is. How much? We've got $114 of the $1,900. Man, we're cooking with grease now. Holy shit! Did you guys like the time to cook the other night? I apologize. It was so quick. I didn't realize he was almost done when we were doing the ribeyes. But I'm going to be doing some more of that time to cook stuff. So I've even got my Night Cop 35 apron, and I got a pink Judy. I got a brand new pink thong that I'm going to wear when I'm doing time to cook. I got my apron. I'm going to have a black shirt on like this and a thong, a pink thong. That way my butterfly will be involved in the time to cook. Thank you, Miss Judy. Because I donate in sterling, you still get your full dollar amount, Pat. Yeah, Tones, I don't know what that is, that emblem. I know what the dollar sign is, but I'm just thinking that's the UK dollar. Pat, you should do the heat of the night for your intro bail bonds. Todd. Do you understand how finicky YouTube is? I mean, I'm surprised when I play this. I'm surprised that they don't hit me with a copyright. No shit. I'm real surprised they don't, because there's a lot of them, like the Twilight Zone one, the NFL one, the Jeopardy one. They always say, oh, copyright. You dumb son of a bitch, if they put it on YouTube, which is a public forum, it's no longer copyrighted, you dumbass. If you want it to stay copyrighted, keep it off of YouTube. That's how I feel about it. Don't put it on YouTube, fucktard. Retired Sacramento police officer, her badge number is 7734. What does that mean? Yeah, but Miss Judy, I'm not a big fan of females in law enforcement. I'll just tell you that right now. I'm not a fan of it at all. Most every time I got hurt, it was because of a hard female officer. DM Nation! Holy shit! I thought you forgot how to come over here and say hi to me, ladies and gentlemen. And anybody that wants to know about DMS Nation.
Now, this just in, police officers
right
in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think, I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description.
There he is, DMS. Yeah, I feel the same way, buddy. I'm speechless.
Okay. This is the guy they wanted people in Pennsylvania to be out on the lookout for. He's got a nose and some hair that goes like that, and he was wearing a hat at the time of this particular crime. It's got kind of a chin that comes down to almost a point. Stands about 5 feet 4 inches.
Yeah, 5 feet 4 inches tall, 216 pounds. DMS, send me a photo then. Do you know how long I had to search? And I had 2 to choose from. I spent over an hour that day looking for a photo. Went into your Twitch account, looking for a video that I could cut out the picture. I couldn't. None of your videos were saved, right? So I had that one that I used because I found that on Google Images. It was. You had to scroll. It wasn't like the first one up top. But FK Bank, 5'1", 95 pounds. Bank message again for the dono. What does that mean, Tons? Oh, you got a bank message? That's because it's coming overseas to my, no, that was a super chat. And guys, if you're donating, seriously, do me a favor. If you're going to donate to this $1,900, please do a donate, not a super chat, because the donate goes straight to my PayPal, and that's the money I'm using for the equipment. So here's a link right there. I just stuck it in the chat for you. Use that link to donate for the $1,900 if you would, because that goes straight to me. I pay a small. I don't know, like if you donated $10, I'd get $9.16 of it or something. But the super chat, I get 70% of those. So if you send 10, I only get 7. So just, and you could do it whatever's more convenient for you guys. That's fine. All the money's going towards the equipment that we need to do bounty hunting. And Dead Man, November 23rd, sir. I'll be in full gear as a bounty hunter, and me and my son Rex will be out there in the field live streaming in IRL, us bounty hunting down the criminals. The show will be called The Hunt Is On. So they take like $1 something for PayPal. Yeah, close to a dollar, but YouTube takes 30%. Of course, I'm not bitching. They let me on their platform. I get 70% on the memberships and the super chats and the super stickers. But if you send it to PayPal, I get almost 99% of it. Not with my donos, Pat. The currency change makes it, you get most of it. Yeah, probably Tons, but not with YouTube, Tons, because they still take 70% no matter what it is. I'm sorry. They take 30% no matter what it is, not 70. I get 70. But DMS, November 23rd, when me and my son goes out, it'd mean a lot to me. Seriously, all kidding aside, it'd mean a lot if I knew you were in the chat. I'd really like for you to be there November 23rd. We're going to start around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're gonna be hunting down the criminals. These are the people that jump their bond, even with that. Yeah. Oh, Tons, buddy. I just appreciate anything you want to do. I'm not complaining at all about the 30% and the 7. I'm just saying if you'd like to donate and I get more of the money for the equipment I need, do a donation. Use the donation link. The tip, I think it's tipme.nightcop35. Yep, that's it. Right there. Oh, DMS, that's awesome, man. Really? Holy shit. I'm going to find you in the chat when we're in the patrol unit, because we got a decked out patrol unit, DMS. We have a dispatch system with a dispatcher on the other end. And here's what's cool, DMS. Our dispatch system, it costs like almost $700 a year for the dispatch system, right? But here's what's awesome about it. Let's say we're looking for Dip Dizzy Whizzle. And Dip Dizzy Whizzle, so stupid, like most criminals, he uses his debit card at the convenience store. Or he's got his phone turned on. Either one, doesn't matter. Dispatch would come back to us because they knew who we're looking for. We've already told them by name and date of birth, the whole bit, gave him his address, everything. So if he's got his cell phone on, they'll tell us where he is at that moment or where he used his debit card last. Oh, he just used his debit card 2 minutes ago at this convenience store. We can head right on over there. His location of his cell phone is at this address. So it's going to work out beautiful. Yeah, it's about 700. It's 600 and something. 92. Just say 700. You hiring guest hunters? Yeah, man. Hey, you could bring the yahoos to me when I get thirsty and shit. And then you never know when I'm going to run out of some Marlboro Lights. DMS, just look, DMS, take your fat ass, like I said, to the convenience store and I want the Marlboro Lights, not the Marlboro Reds next time. Damn it, DMS. And on your way back, can you stop at Burger King and get me 2 of those double cheeseburgers? Appreciate it, buddy. You're going to come in real handy, DMS. Thank you for volunteering. I never had a Yahoo slushy before. Oh, like a Wendy's Frosty? Okay, he's getting a big gulp. What do you mean that technology they use for January 6th? Donate to help up. Gear up for live bounty hunting. There you go. Hey, DMS, seriously, me and you go back a long way. I mean, not like kindergarten or nothing, but for the last 3 years, man, we've been through some shit together. All the shit you taught me on how to do all the shit that everybody's seeing right now, the TV screen, all that. All this is DMS's knowledge passing on to me. So, and he's put up with me this whole time, and I put up with him. Let's make that perfectly clear. You remember the video he made to look like I was sucking on looks like I was cock smoking. You remember that video when I was just trying to tell everybody how smoking scans streams? Yeah, so I've been through some shit with him too. But it's really important to me. It would just be amazing if I knew you were on the stream on November 23rd. Please be there, man. He's getting a big gulp. Who's getting a big gulp? Future? Oh, that's Future. Never mind. I don't want to know Future. $700 a year. Yeah, just for the dispatch system. You don't remember that bid? Of course you don't remember that bid. I was trying to educate your viewers on how smoke and scan streams, and you took that and made a nasty out of it. I'm just going to say, music and all, you made it very nasty. I was appalled by what I was doing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world of law enforcement. You do some stupid shit like that and somebody's going to grab it and use it against you. Every time. But at least I didn't have a bunch of dildos falling out of my locker in the squad room, right? Like different sized dildos and shit and vibrators falling out. At least, because if I'd have been in law enforcement at that time with a department, that's probably what would have happened. But anyway, guys, this is what I wanted to do. I know tonight I said pursuit nightmares, the most horrific high-speed chases, but I kind of want to start on something different, if you guys don't mind. It kind of fizzled out, DMS. They wanted to wait till after the first of the year they wanted to regroup and started after the first of the year. And I understood. I forgot his name now, but the main guy, he got hurt. He did something at a birthday party or something, and he got really badly hurt, so he was out. But I'm not going to be a part of it because November 23rd we're going to be bounty hunting, and that's going to be my stream. If there's a night we can't bounty hunt because it's storming and we're supposed to stream, I'll just come on here like this and review like Monday night's bounty hunting video and tell you guys, hey, this is what I was thinking. This is what Rex was doing. Right here, I was thinking this. Right before I pepper spray, I'll just narrate what we went through last week or something. You could have a live stream with me, Pat. Here. Oh, yeah, Lee 87. Thank you, Trooper. Lee is his name. He got really bad hurt, and I don't know if he's recuperated yet or not. Kind of felt sorry for him. I mean, because that'd be embarrassing to say, oh, I got hurt at a birthday party. I'd rather say my parachute didn't open, okay? I hit the ground at like 60 miles an hour and I survived it. The ground caught me, so I'm okay. It wasn't no big deal. The ground caught me. It was the sudden stop that did most of the damage. Lee, I got hurt at a birthday party. I wonder if he was the clown. I'm just asking. Don't hate the messenger. Well, here's the update, DMS. I'm going to be able to appeal their bullshit hate speech ban on the 15th of October. So we're just waiting for that before we take any further action. Because that's in, 3 more days? So I got the 13th, 14th. So what is today? Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So Tuesday I'll be able to appeal and see what Twitch says. Because I tell you what, DMS, I want to live stream. The hunt is on. Me and Rex out there bounty hunting on Twitch. Because the bits and the subs and the donate, it'd be so much better on Twitch, I think. And Twitch is geared for live streaming, where YouTube is geared more for just watch some videos. You know, oh yeah, and we do live streaming too, but it's really geared for, and I like YouTube, don't get me wrong, but Twitch is just more geared for the streaming end of it. So I'd love to stream this bounty hunting on Twitch, and I think I'd be fine. I mean, with all the videos we've showed on my stream on the shootings and pepper spray and people getting tased in these videos, I never had a problem with Twitch. The only time I had a problem with Twitch is when I told them to drag their employees with their blue and red hair that were blocking traffic on the Golden Gate Bridge, drag their asses out of the freaking roadway, and if they resist, throw them over the fucking bridge. They said that was hate speech against their employees, I guess. So do me a favor and watch Jack Doherty crashing his supercar. I don't even know who that is, man. Rig Radio is now live on Twitch. Love to have you on. Absolutely, DMS. Anytime you're ready, DMS. But I think it'd be real good to wait till after we go live with the bounty hunting. Or before. It's fine. Just let me know. Let me know when we can do it, buddy. I'd love to be on there. Tons of craving. Oh, God, I saw that video. Okay, guys, I wanted to start off with something different than the title. I know it's Pursuit Nightmares. We're going to watch, and we will. But I wanted to show you the effect of having woke bullshit in law enforcement. These treasonous piece of shit liberals, these woke mental patient individuals, they have infiltrated law enforcement. We've seen it on videos many times. So I'd like to start off with that to show you the kind of effects that it's having on law enforcement. Is that okay with everybody? Hey, Mind of Z. Yeah, piece of shit social workers that believe more in DEI than law enforcement. And I think it was it this one? I don't remember which one it was. Hold on. Let me see where I put it. I think it's 4. Yep, it is. It's 4. Okay, you guys ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
146 CENTCOM. He is still driving down 63. We're going towards into Pagos. He attempted to hit a person on a bike. 146 CENTCOM. There are more people on the bikes. I'm gonna hit him head on. Don't let him get in. Stop.
Did you see how she didn't really hit him? She sideswiped him. She didn't. I'm gonna hit him. Yeah, see, this is one of the reasons women and females should not be in law enforcement.
Stop.
If it wasn't for this pedestrian...
Good thing that guy was there to save the day, considering that the suspect he captured almost fatally injured multiple people. Now, to give some backstory, an article from KOAT Action News said that this happened in New Mexico, where a 39-year-old named Steven Jimenez cut off his house arrest ankle bracelet, stole a car, sort of, and proceeded to recklessly drive on the highway, which caused a police chase. I'm not going to show it, but if you watch the full dashcam footage, then you can see that the suspect tries to hit a biker. Fortunately, he missed, and no one was actually hurt during this whole interaction. Moving on, the female officer intentionally crashes her car into the suspect's truck.
What the fuck?
Breaks the officer's windshield, and tries to steal the vehicle of a bystander who stopped to help. That's when he gets put in the chokehold. Now that everyone's on the same page, let's continue the video.
Cut it out, cut it out, cut it out.
Thank you.
Cut it out.
Stop. He's trying to stop.
Now, this is exactly what female officers do. They can't handle, ever, can they handle a call by themselves. They always have to call for backup, for a male backup. Imagine what this female would have done with this guy if this regular citizen hadn't stopped and helped her. That poor woman would have been hurt badly.
No, he's trying to grab my gun.
Get out the cuff.
So here you can see that the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy has taken control of the situation and has started leading as the female officer is panicking because she's not strong enough to easily cuff the suspect despite him being held down by somebody else. The panicking gets worse as the suspect, who probably is on some kind of stimulant, tries to grab her gun. Then this happens.
In other words, he's under the influence of drugs, not stimulant. He's under drugs.
The cuff.
You motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking tase you.
I got him.
I'm gonna fucking tase you.
So I have no idea why she was threatening to shoot a taser, as in her panic state, she could have easily hit the BJJ guy in the legs, effectively stunning him and ruining his ability to keep the suspect detained. This moment really gives me confidence in the police as I see yet another video of an officer failing at basic firearms principles. I hope they at least had her repeat a firearm safety course after watching the body cam footage.
I can guarantee you they did not. They didn't do it. They probably patted her on the back saying, "Great job." I'm talking from experience. Yeah. You guys, most of you know, I'm out in front of the hood of my patrol unit. 2 people beating the shit out of me. They're beating the shit out of me because I'm protecting my gun. They were trying to go for my gun. And my backup gets out of the car. The guy shoves her backwards. She jumps back in the patrol unit and locks the doors and sits there. Gets on the radio screaming and yelling because I could hear her in my radio. Instead of out there helping me, she jumps in there and locks herself in her patrol unit. Yeah. So I'm not a fan of female officers at all. And I can tell you about 10 other stories where I was personally involved with a female officer doing some stupid shit like that.
Now this next part is not advertiser friendly, so I'll just have to describe it. The female officer for...
It didn't work? Okay, let me bring it. Hold on just a minute. Let me bring this up. Wait, where's my link? Hold on. No, it wasn't that. It was... That's weird why it didn't bring up the... Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I gotta fix this real quick. I didn't realize that this one wasn't working right. Thank you for pointing that out, whoever did. Okay, so let me try it now. Sorry, guys. Let me try it again. Should work now, hopefully. There we go. Okay, it's working now. All right. You guys ready? Let's go.
For some reason, starts pushing the front of her taser gun into the suspect's head as she lets the BJJ guy cuff him for her. And at this point, I think, should she just leave? Not only is she a danger to other people because she's panicking and has not...
The link is looking me to block you. Here, let me try the link. That's what I want. That's why I brought it up, to see if it's going to work. No, it works fine. Thank you. Not going to very much. The link is looking me to block you. What does that mean, Tons? It works fine. I just clicked on it and it brings up. Yeah, there it is. So I don't know. All right, let's go.
Been trained well enough, but obviously this guy has seen enough episodes of the Joe Rogan Experience to handle this on his own.
146 and come 1
Joe
mile detained.
Rogan.
We're on 63 at the 2.
You got him detained? What an insult to the guy who actually stopped him. Now, based on the dash cam footage and the body cam footage, this whole interaction has been going on for about 6 minutes. That includes the car chase. Finally, another officer shows up to help her.
Keep my unit. Punching it. Shut up.
There's no guarantee I'm going to get back on Twitch, Twisted, and the copy is the same website. Whether I'm on YouTube or Twitch or Kick, it's the same thing. Because it's a different website than Twitch, Kick, or YouTube. And let me put this over there on Kick. And put it on, yeah, there we go. It's a separate entity from Twitch and YouTube and Kick, Texas.
Checked him for weapons, man. Yeah, I'm pregnant, so I need to...
What the hell?
Did she just say what I thought she said? Wait. Listen to what this dumb bitch says. Listen.
Body cam footage. This whole interaction has been going on for about 6 minutes. That includes the car chase. Finally, another officer shows up to help her.
Keep my unit. Punching it. Shut up. I checked him for weapons, man. Yeah, I'm pregnant, so I need to...
I have no words.
What the hell? Did I hear that correctly? Surely I must have had a momentary stroke, because there's no universe where she just said what I think she said. I have to hear that again.
I checked him for weapons, man. Yeah, I'm pregnant, so I need to...
Someone has to be fired for this. Why in the hell is a pregnant female officer on the front lines? It's already bad enough that she was too physically weak to detain the guy, but who in the hell okayed a pregnant woman for active duty and to work by herself?
And here's the problem, though, with females in law enforcement. Now I'm talking about FBI, Secret Service, local sheriff's department, police departments. They don't belong there. And I blame mostly the departments because the females do not have to go through the same hiring process as a male. They do not. They have to do sit-ups like this instead of all the way down, all the way up, all the way back. They do push-ups on their knees, and they only have to do 10 of them. They don't go through a psychological evaluation. They don't. There's so much shit they don't have to go through. They run a quarter of a mile where we have to run a mile and a quarter. I mean, it's a totally, but it's the same job. That's the problem. They're doing the exact same job that a male does. Except for the part where they're always calling for backup. But I blame the departments for doing that. There should be no difference between hiring a male or a female. They have to go through the same thing, and if they can't get through it, then that's it. You can't even get through the PT test.
The whole interaction makes me wonder, how long are we going to play this game?
Correct, T-Gun. That's exactly right. The woman that locked her ass in the car, in the patrol unit, she's sitting in there crying. She got pushed backwards. She's in tears. You can hear her over the radio. She's right there, right over here while I'm getting my ass kicked. And they're kicking me and stomping me, and I'm just protecting my gun, balled up, waiting for backup. And then my backup gets there, and she locks herself in the patrol unit. And then she starts crying and whining over the radio. No, they're emotional. Men are logical. In stressful situations, I'm saying. In a stressful situation, men are logical, women are emotional. That's how God made us. Don't hate the messenger. It's just how we are, who we are.
For diversity points. I know the mainstream news, the Super Bowl, and Toyota are all immoral enough to let 100...
Absolutely, Miss T-Gun. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard of. I would not want my niece or my sister or any going to the front lines over in Afghanistan somewhere.
165-pound woman believed that she could play in the NFL without becoming paralyzed in the first game, but is society so far gone that they're clearing pregnant women for active police duty? Do we all need a lecture on sexual dimorphism? I mean, do these people have any empathy for how scary it must be for like a 5'3", 125-pound pregnant woman to have to, by herself, detain a possibly 6', 190-pound guy coked out of his mind? Because events like that are always a possibility, even if most of the time cops are just handing out traffic tickets. All these DEI people who cry misogyny every 10 seconds must not like women, because nobody would put a woman in a situation like that unless they hated them. Now, outside of that, of course it's all fun and games when dumb police interactions like this moment in Corpus Christi happen. Holy shit. Cue the Benny Hill music. The guy filming just laughs. This woman is doing a light jog, and the officer still can't catch up to her. It's not even a challenge. Someone on Twitter said that she should have circled back for her purse. So it's all fun and games when really dumb stuff like that happens, but there are also plenty of more serious situations that aren't funny. For example, if you're a woman and you're in a...
But wait. In the defense of women, that had nothing to do with these two being a woman. This right here, two freaking men, Fat Albert and Baby Huey, in a uniform, will be doing the same shit. I don't know why this was put in. It has nothing to do with them being a female. It has everything with them out of shape. Of course, round is a shape, so they may be in shape. But that has nothing to do with being a female. I've seen my Lieutenant Bell do stupid shit. Moving in slow motion. He had 2 speeds, slow and stop. That was it. So in their defense, this isn't fair to say women, because I've seen male officers do that stupid shit. Law enforcement is a physical job. If you're not physically fit, you do not need to be in a uniform. You don't need to be wearing a badge. Go do something else. Go make donuts and shit for Dunkin' or something. I don't care what you do, but not law enforcement. It's not for you.
Fun and games when really dumb stuff like that happens, but there are also plenty of more serious situations that aren't funny. For example, if you're a woman and you're in a domestic dispute with your abusive husband, do you want a pregnant officer coming to save you? Not to mention that in cases where someone is being violent, but there's a chance that they can be rehabilitated, if you're not physically strong enough to detain them peacefully, then you might have to use lethal force in a place where it wouldn't have been necessary. So you would think after seeing videos like this that police departments would be looking to increase standards for hiring, maybe consider having women do desk jobs.
Wait, what? You didn't say nothing about Linktree. I do have a Linktree. And Texas said, okay, future, and I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message. Being that I told you about Linktree, it ruined the element of surprise. I don't know what you're talking about, baby girl.
Jobs or some sort of investigative work that's not physical, because, you know, women are vastly weaker than men on average. It takes a strong woman to outclass an average man in strength. I remember when Drew Afwalo, who had been lifting for years, was bragging about being able to 1-rep max 225 on a deadlift. Now, as someone who began lifting with incredibly average strength, I was able to 1-rep max 225 and not drop the weight on the way down after like 2 months of lifting. So you would think that in a rational society, people would understand that there are biological differences between men and women and then create policies based on that. Nope. Instead, we have the 30 by 30 initiative that wants to increase the number of female officers to 30% by 2030. Research suggests that women officers use less force and less 30 initiative that wants to increase.
The underrepresentation of women in policing undermines public safety. I agree 100%. Women are awesome. I'm telling you, I've never had a male dispatcher in my career. Women are awesome dispatchers. Women are awesome doctors. Fuck yeah, I want a woman doctor. I have a woman doctor. I don't want a male doctor. When I have a boo-boo, I want somebody to baby me. And my female doctor babies me. Oh, let me see. Okay, here's some iodine. Okay, are you going to blow on it when you put the iodine on? I mean, seriously, I want to be babied. A male doctor be like, man up, man. You're good. Go. That ain't what I want in my doctor. I want to be baby. Because I'm a big-ass baby when I get hurt.
Increase the number of female officers to 30% by 2030.
Oh, you tried it on link? Baby girl, I put the link right there. There's the link. I'll have to go into Linktree and see what's wrong with that link. Something's wrong with it, I guess. I don't know. But there's the actual link for the donation, sweetheart. I would go over there now, but I don't want to do that right now. This is 30% female officers by 2030. Yeah, it undermines public safety. Extremely.
Research suggests that women officers use less force and less excessive force, are named in fewer complaints and lawsuits, are perceived by communities as more honest and compassionate, see better outcomes for crime victims, and make fewer discretionary arrests.
Bullshit. Excuse me,
Followed by
bless
some
me.
racist DEI shit that suggests that they might not arrest a person who committed a crime because of their skin color. They provide resources for this, a lot of which are paywalled or old.
Now, Texas, are you talking about the link I just put in there or Linktree? Let me look at Linktree real quick. No, that's not it. If this wasn't so important, I wouldn't mess with it. Let's see what's wrong with Linktree. With the link I just popped up, it works for me. I click on it and it goes straight to my donate page. And then you just click on PayPal, or if you want to use a Visa or MasterCard, American Express, whatever, then you click on over there on the right-hand side of the page, it says your tip. Click on PayPal or Visa. Let's see. Donations. Let me click on that. Yep, I clicked on the donate. Maybe you're talking about when you click on PayPal. Let me see. Let me click on PayPal and see what happens. Yeah, it tells me to log into my PayPal account. So I don't know what's going on, guys. Let me see what it says with Visa. Yep, it pops up the enter your card number. Huh. So guys, I don't know. It's working for me. All right, let's go.
But to be perfectly honest, I don't care if they can prove these claims or not, because ultimately, if there are issues in these areas, you can fix them with better training, better disciplinary action, and better policies. However, no amount of policy changes or education can make the average woman as strong as the average man. But let's not talk about that. Here, watch this propaganda instead.
Within Metro Nashville Police Department, we're doing a 30-30 initiative, and that is we're trying to get 30% female officers on our force by 2030. Every day I see more and more women officers out there in different roles. We can offer a different perspective.
Now, do you see what this dumb bitch is doing? Handing out water and shit to the... We're not social workers. We don't do that. Leave that up to the social department. Let the fucking mayor come out and hand out water. He's a politician. We don't do that shit. Our job is to get the fucking criminals off the street and in jail, to make the community safer. That's our job. Not to patty cake around with homeless people handing out cheeseburgers. What the fuck?
People engage with us a little differently than they do maybe a male officer. They feel a little bit more comfortable coming to us.
Yeah, it's
a waste of resources.
Because they feel like you're less of a threat. I don't want actual criminals thinking that the police are not threatening. I want them to be afraid of negative consequences. But I'm glad that you got to achieve your dream and be a diversity hire, where apparently all you do is hand out water and give pizza to the homeless.
I wanted to be an officer, definitely to help people and make a difference.
You stupid bitch, you're not making a difference. You're taking a job away from a man. That's what this bitch is doing.
To everyone.
If she wants to go to work for the local church, and you can hand out all the food and water and shit you want. Jesus Christ.
Our quality of life outreach team works with many nonprofits, visiting displaced citizens, seeing how we can help the community.
So now they want to be the American Red Cross, which is a treasonous piece of shit organization to start with. Yeah, look, we're not social workers, ladies and gentlemen.
People that were scared to talk to the police or ask for help, or a person that has sat on the bench for 4 days, no one's even said hi to them. It's definitely changed people's lives and perspectives about what police officers do out there every day.
Wow, so the citizens of Tennessee are paying this woman a minimum of $60,000 a year with full benefits, so she can basically work a soup kitchen. Imagine getting paid that for something that requires less skill than working at McDonald's. I thought police were supposed to, patrol or stop crime or something. If you want to hand out water to the unfortunate, then join the Peace Corps. Now, if you're doing something like an outreach program that negotiates peace treaties between rival gangs, that's one thing. That's certainly worth a minimum salary of $60,000 a year plus benefits.
Hey, Super Chat! Tons! Thank you, buddy! Ha ha! Thank you, man. Very much. Heck yeah. Thank you, buddy.
However, this stuff that she did here is literally just volunteer work. But there's like a...
Right. That's volunteer work. If you want to work for a soup kitchen, then go to work for them. We don't hand out water. Now, if a tornado came through and shit, yeah, okay, then I don't mind handing out whatever to the victims of this tornado where their trailer is on the next zip code over. That's different. I never believed in the social policing that, we need to get along with the neighborhoods. No, we do not. The law-abiding citizens, they love us. The criminals in those low-income neighborhoods like the hood, they hate us. And no amount of water, no amount of Happy Meals is going to change that. They're criminals.
A lot of these women can do it too videos from Nashville Metro Police. Here's another one.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, do not give American Red Cross any of your hard-earned money for these hurricane victims in those 5 states or in Florida. Did you know only 10% of it, maybe 10% of it actually goes to where you're wanting it to go to? The other 90% is lining the pockets of the CEO and everyone down below him. The biggest con that, don't give any money to them. Give it to the local churches in those areas.
I work at the Central Precinct in the...
Oh, yeah, she could really stop 2 guys from fighting, couldn't she? Yeah. That makes me just sleep so much better.
Motors unit.
I'm really excited that we're going to have the first female.
No, he's not. No, he's not. I guarantee you, this lieutenant or captain, he's a captain. This captain was like, fuck, what do you mean I got to go on camera And the chief is like, either do it or turn in your resignation. I don't want women in our department, chief. You're going to do the video or you're going to lose your vacation time. I'm going to suspend you for 2 weeks without do the video. Guarantee you. Because he's an old timer. I guarantee he thinks the same way I do. We don't need fucking women in law enforcement. And we don't need to be handing out fucking water. He looked like he was around when they had slapjacks.
Officer on a motorcycle in more than 20 years.
As I was growing up, all I wanted to do was be a police officer, and here I am. It is a rarity. People love it. They love to.
So she's known her most of her life she was going to be a police officer, and she didn't know how to take her fat ass to a gym and stay in shape. I'm just saying. Hey, baby girl, I see the Shiba dog with sparkles in his eyes saying, my hero. Thank you, baby girl. I don't know why it didn't pop up the alert.
See me cruising down the street. A lot of people wave and say hello and tell me how much they admire what I'm doing.
She looks like Dolly Parton's daughter.
And what my contribution is to the department.
I'm glad everyone gassing you up about
Tommy.
how great you are makes you happy. Normally that would be seen as narcissistic, but it's current year, so I guess that's now an inspiring example of public service. More importantly, what does people praising you have to do with your ability to do the job? Wait, they addressed that.
The training that we do is a lot more rigorous than your normal everyday civilian rider. She came in just like any of the guys. She struggled the first day just like the guys did. Her expectations were no different, and the end result was no different. She did really well, and she actually came out as the #1 place in the class.
Awesome.
What that means is they gave her the #1 place because she was a female. They do that shit on the firing range all the time. No shit. I'm talking from experience now. Well, we have to be 50 feet back and hit center mass on that silhouette down at the end of the field. She's 15 feet from the target. She gets 15 feet. No more than 25 feet back. When we're 75 feet back, she's 50. Yeah, just say it. So she gets, they make sure that they get #1 spot. It's all bullshit. It's all political crap.
She's better than average men at maneuvering a motorcycle. But answer me this. If she has to pull a guy over for a speeding ticket, a warrant pops up on the computer for his arrest, and she has to detain him, what's she going to do if he resists? Right, she's either going to let him escape, get knocked out or worse, or have to use excessive force to stop him. By the way, it's not like
I don't know what's going on with the donations tonight. Here, try this one, buddy. Wow. I'm sorry you're having so much problem, Texas. Thanks for thinking about me.
like the police have the highest standards for anything. In Corpus Christi, Texas, where that little police chase occurred, the fitness test includes a bench press, a 1.5-mile run, and the Illinois agility test. Let's see what the passing scores are for the bench press.
We're going to go over the procedures so that you can successfully pass the bench press. Females will need 49.42% of their body weight, and males need 91.8% of their body weight. That is one max rep.
What? So a 120-pound woman can pass this test with a 60-pound bench press, and 6'2" me has to bench like 180? I don't even think that 60 pounds qualifies as beginner weight for a guy. So men have to be like 2 to 3 times as strong as women to pass this test because that's fair. Do they get paid more? Next, the agility test looks like a bunch of nonsense that doesn't relate to anything realistic that an officer would experience.
Correct. I agree with that. The PT test, in my whole career, I've never at the scene just dropped down and did 50 sit-ups or 50 push-ups. Never did it.
So let's skip that and move on to the 1.5-mile run.
So the last exercise for the applicant PFT is a 1.5 mile run. For the males, you need to make it in 13 minutes and 33 seconds. For the females, you need to make it in 17 minutes and 15 seconds.
Well, at least they're making them run the same distance. With my department, they only a quarter of a mile is all they had to do, while we had to do 1.25 miles. So at least they upgraded. Both of you got to do 1.5 miles. Of course, ladies, you have all day to do it. Men, you got to do it in 13 minutes. Please.
17 minutes and 15 seconds for a 1.5 mile run? You can walk that. That's an 11-minute and 30-second mile pace at 5.2 miles per hour. Are you kidding me? No wonder those Corpus Christi cops ran so slow that they couldn't catch up to a mile jog. Honestly, if you're going to do an endurance test, I feel like the time should be low enough to make it so that participants can't walk parts of it and still pass.
Thank you, Texas.
In Tennessee, where those diversity videos came from, the standards are not any better. In 2021, they moved away from the standard fitness test to an agility test that looks even easier to pass. You have to climb a 4-foot-tall fence, drag a 100-pound dummy, which is not even the weight of a petite adult female, and run 500 yards, which is not even a third of a mile. But more importantly, why aren't there things like a grip strength requirement, a squat requirement, a lat pull down or a row, a bicep curl requirement, or any exercise that is actually relevant to being able to capture and arrest a person outside of running? The best thing we got was a bench press, but these standards are embarrassing.
One of the great things about the Metro Nashville Police Department is they are very encouraging of hiring and keeping a very diverse department. As long as you're the right person for the job, what you look like or what community you come from does not make a difference.
Okay, so what if all the people who were the most qualified were all white men? Right. Obviously, a DEI program would have a problem with that. But it's not just diversity hiring and low fitness standards that are harming the ability of cops to prevent crime. Many areas have made the laws a lot more lenient, particularly since the year 2020, and because of that, in certain areas, we get stuff like this.
This is the type of shit that irritates me. What's the point of coming to the store? Mind you, I'm at Walmart. Everything locked up. Motherfuckers are stealing basketballs and shit. Like, y'all gotta lock everything up, like...
I just want everybody. I want to remind everybody when I say I don't believe in women in law enforcement, any type of law enforcement, not even mall security. I'm talking from experience. When I say I want a female doctor, I'm talking from experience. I think a woman makes the best fucking attorney out there. If you don't believe me, try argue with a female. You're gonna lose. If I want an attorney, I sought out a female attorney to do my divorce in 2005. No shit. I didn't want a male. I wanted a female attorney. I'm not stupid. I know. They can argue. Oh my God, can a woman argue, right? And they win. And even if they lose, they make you think they won. So yeah, there's things women can do so much better than a man. But there's some things that women can't do. Law enforcement's one of them. And I'm talking from experience. I'm talking about laying on a gurney in the emergency room, my arm fucked up because of a woman officer. Didn't back me up, didn't help me. She stood there. She hid under the ambulance. She hid in the patrol unit. She ran back to, we're in a domestic. She's running out the front door to get to her patrol unit. And I'm in there struggling, going over the couch with the fucking suspect while the wife is jumping on my back. And she runs out of the house. I can tell you so many stories, I'm telling you. Your tab just crashed. Why did my tab just crash? Okay. Let's go.
Every aisle is locked up. Every aisle.
That's why I moved out of California to a state that doesn't decriminalize stealing and to a state where you can actually legally defend yourself. But as we continue the race to the bottom when it comes to policing, what very commonly comes with lowered standards and lowered expectations is abuse of power. Incompetent people love to abuse any power they have. I've certainly noticed that in the content creator space. It's almost always the most unqualified and unskilled individuals who are the most corrupt, the most backstabby, and most likely to abuse the system and make the environment worse for everyone else. And it's not any different in other places too. For example, in this police encounter, a guy got pulled over for a window tint violation and for not having a front license plate in California. He informed the police that he had a firearm in the trunk, while also verbally expressing that he was unhappy about being detained for issues that he was already recently cited for, So one of the officers makes up some excuse for why she feels unsafe and pulls a gun on the guy, despite him not being a threat.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Hey, I'm stopping you because you got no front plate and your window tints too dark.
Any weapons in the vehicle?
Yeah.
What kind of weapon?
This is a registered firearm.
Now, first of all, in a vehicle stop, whoever the initiating officer is, whoever started this stop, they're in control. If there's two in the patrol unit, the driver of that patrol unit is in control. The passenger of the patrol unit, the other officer, he or she goes to the passenger side and keeps their mouth shut. Only one person asks questions, one person gives commands. But you see, these women, they can't help themselves. We had the same, they always want to interrupt and try to take charge.
My name. Feels like I'm back in Nazi Germany or something. The way you people get treated like this, you know?
Telling me that we're in Nazi Germany and he's recording us online and stuff like that, so I'm just a little concerned that he was so nervous and now he's telling me that there's a firearm.
No. What's your cause of stopping me is what I want to know. You didn't even give me a cause. You said for your tent. I told you I got
a ticket. That's probable cause to pull you over, right?
Okay.
Just because you...
Whoa. That's way... Whoa.
Now, in California, this is called brand...
What the hell? Did you guys see that shit? Watch this female officer. No reason to pull a weapon. I don't give a shit if he's got a gun in the trunk. He would have to be Houdini to get to it.
No, you didn't even give me a cause. You said for your tent. I told you I got
That's
a ticket.
probable cause to pull you over, right?
Okay.
Just because you...
Whoa.
Men think logically, women think emotionally. There's nothing wrong with either one. I love women. Don't get me wrong, I love women. But emotionally doesn't belong in law enforcement. It doesn't belong in the military.
Oh, that's way... Whoa.
Now, in California, this is called brandishing a weapon.
Wow.
If you're a citizen of California and you brandish a firearm at someone who is basically not
That's
also
a
pointing a
crime.
firearm at you, then that is a misdemeanor or a possible felony, and you can go to jail for that. So, of course, this officer got reprimanded or fired for unnecessarily putting this guy's life in danger, right? Nope. She got promoted to detective.
Yep. I'm living proof of this. I know what that officer's feeling. Absolutely. They get a pat on the back for locking themselves in a patrol unit and watching another officer getting his ass kicked. They get a pat on the back. Not reprimanded, not 2 weeks suspension without pay, not termination.
He points a gun at someone because his windows are too dark, and she gets a raise. Now, some of you viewers aren't old enough to know about this, but 10 years ago, there was a massive push on the internet to get police officers to do their job and stop breaking the law. Thanks to BLM, the narrative flipped from holding the police accountable for doing petty or illegal shit to defending criminals who got killed while violently assaulting an officer because they have a certain skin color. This new narrative completely killed the momentum of people trying to hold cops accountable for doing things like illegal searches and seizures or petty crap like this.
What do you got going on out here?
What does it look like?
You want to be a smartass? It's called reckless burning if you want to go.
That sounds like something I would have said. Yep, I'm going to admit to it. What, you want to be a smartass? Fucking Baby Huey? I would have said Baby Huey. Look, Baby Huey, you want to be a smartass? This whole thing could go a totally different way. I could already tell right now, if I was there, he's getting pepper sprayed. Unless he pulls a weapon. Then he's getting lead poisoning. Let's hope that don't happen.
That route. We can go ahead and push that route. Reckless burning, when you're burning something outside of an authorized area.
I'll put these candles down so I can bothering this guy.
You have ID on you?
I do, but I don't need to give it to you.
Okay, is that really the route you want to take, sir?
Have some condolences for somebody. Yeah, forget about that one, huh? What would you be doing out here if your friend died? What would you be doing? I don't know who your friend is.
I love how that guy knew his rights, but what I don't like is this assumption that everything will suddenly become perfect if you hire more women. Not to say that all police officers are bad or they don't provide a vital service. On the contrary, I think most police officers are good, normal people who obviously provide a very important service like making sure stores in my area don't leave because they're getting robbed too much. But at the same time, let's not pretend that there aren't long...
Texas! Texas, look! It's Little House on the Prairie. I'm looking for Michael Landon at this very moment up on the hill. Because I was in love with Mary. I'm just Texas. I'm just going to tell you. Mary was my girl. Okay? You can have Laura. But Mary was mine. I want to hear the theme song to Little House on the Prairie right now. I know, Trooper, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's okay.
Running issues with corruption in the police force, as well as many different policies and training practices that are designed to teach officers to step all over everyone's...
Hey, it's working!
Thank you for your donation.
Season D1! I need to change that. Ooh, that looks nasty. Whoa, did that say $50? Thank you, darling. We're up to 164 in one pop. Thank you, sweetheart, very much. Holy shit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Damn. You see the donate though? They just did an upgrade on Mix It Up. Thank you, darling. And rest assured, sweetheart, 100% of that money is going towards my equipment to get us live. To me, nothing else matters at this point. I've got to get the money to get my camera and get all the shit I need to go live. IRL bounty hunting. So thank you so much, Miss Susan. You guys see that donate? That was ugly. Can I fix that real quick? Where is that? Donations. See, they just did an upgrade on that shit. Does anybody remember what color it was before? I don't remember what color it was. It says amber. Shadow color is black. Like a blue or something. Was it a blue? Let me change it to blue. Let's see if it's blue. Let's go. Let's try it.
Thank you for your donation.
That looks like shit. Yeah, that looks like shit. But I guess it was better than that black. Oof. All right, let's go.
Rights. Hiring more women isn't going to fix that. Women can be just as corrupt as men.
Is your camera on?
It is.
I'm the police chief in Tampa.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
I'm hoping that you'll just let us go tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll say you. Now that you say you look familiar, so.
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
Okay. All right, then we'll take care, and it was nice meeting you.
All right.
Oh, all right.
If you ever need anything, call me.
Okay.
Serious.
All right. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for yours.
Thank you.
So.
Fortunately, that woman got caught and got into a lot of trouble for her very obvious bribe attempt. So in my opinion, if you start hiring more women, not only will the corruption that we're all used to not go away, but also, fortunately, that woman got caught.
Is your camera on?
It is.
Okay. I don't see anything that this lady did wrong. I want to watch it again to see what they're talking about. It's called professional courtesy. If I pull Texas over and Texas is actually a state trooper out of the state of Texas, I'd like to know that. I hope he identifies himself as a state trooper or the chief of police. It's called professional courtesy. It gives me the opportunity to say, okay, I don't care, which is bullshit, or it's just a traffic stop. It's just a traffic violation. It's officer discretion. It's no big deal. But if he's a state trooper, I'm not writing him a ticket. You have a good night. I don't
Is your
see the
camera
problem.
on?
It is.
I'm the police chief in Tampa.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
I'm hoping that you'll just let us go tonight.
All she did is, oh, that's where she fucked up. Did you hear that? I'm hoping you'll just let us go tonight. You can't say that. You can identify yourself as a police officer, but you can't say, I hope you let me go. I hope you give me a break. You just identify yourself as a police officer and then do what the officer tells you to do. It's up to him. It's officer discretion. That's where she fucked up.
Is your camera
Okay.
on?
It is.
I'm the police chief in Tampa.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
I'm hoping that you'll just let us go tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll say you. Now that you say you look familiar, so.
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
Okay. All right, then we'll take care, and it was nice meeting you.
All right.
Oh, all right.
You ever need anything, call me.
Okay.
Serious.
All right. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome. So.
Baby girl! Ha ha ha! Thank you, darling. Thank you, sweetheart. Very much.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for yours.
Thank
you.
Fortunately, that woman got caught and got into a lot of trouble for her very obvious bribe attempt. So in my opinion, if you start hiring more women, not only will the corruption that we're all used to not go away, but also anywhere from 20 to 30% fewer criminals will be worried about the police being able to stop them while they're in the process of committing a crime. Or a lot of people are going to be unnecessarily shot because the officers are too weak to detain them peacefully. So yeah, I don't like it. I don't like how standards are being...
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw with the chief of police saying, hey, I hope you let us go. That's not big enough to warrant any kind of punishment, or that's bullshit. Now, yes, you cannot say, hey, since I'm a cop, I hope you let me go. Oh, yeah, I hope you just give me a warning. I've never said that. I've been pulled over probably 6 times in the last couple of years. I just identify myself as a retired police officer and shut my mouth. Sometimes they make me prove it, and I pull out my certification, my wallet certification. Here you go, buddy. They can run that certification number, and it'll come back. He was a cop from 95 to 2012. Yep, there it is. So, but I'm not going to say, hey, man, I know I was speeding, but I hope you let me off with a warning since I'm... No, you can't do that. You identify yourself, and then that's it. Let him do the rest. But even though she didn't, I'm defending her on this. I think that whole thing was political bullshit. What she did wasn't a big deal. What she did, many police officers do. It's called professional courtesy. The place where she screwed up was saying, I hope you let us off with a warning. If she hadn't said that, there'd have been nothing wrong with that. So I'm on her side with this one. Of course, I can't believe they would make a female a police chief, the chief of, I can't even say it, the chief of police. Because when women rule, they're still emotional. And they either rule by fear or they rule by buddy system. Everybody's their friend, except that 1 or 2 over there, and she gives them fucking hell. They all have the little parties and they're buddies and they hug. Hey, how are you? Yeah. Or they rule by fear and they're everybody's enemy. Just saying.
Lowered everywhere, especially in key areas that are important for our survival, like the military and the police. But it's not just there. We get shittier movies, we get video games that have massive bugs on launch, and we get incompetent Disney employees who kill your wife but you can't sue because you signed an arbitration clause when you join Disney+. So that's what this whole race to the bottom leads to, and I wish the world wasn't this way, but because it is, you have to look out for yourself and make sure that you don't step on any landmines. For example, you have to know your rights like this lady.
What the f*** do you want? I am here to talk to you. Are you home? You!
Are you home?
Get the f off my property. You got a warrant?
I actually do have a warrant.
Well, really? Nobody's welcome. Get the f off my property. You can stand on the f***ing curb, and then you can show me your f***ing warrant. But until then, I suggest you get the f off my property, bitch.
No need for that name call.
Yeah, you bitch! You pointed f***ing ARs at me.
Now, I don't know if she did anything criminal, but whether she did or not, this was a great lesson in how to prevent police corruption. I don't care if that cop said she had a warrant. I'm not stepping outside unless I see it. If I'm being accused of a crime, then we aren't buddies. So, know your rights. Learn how to say stuff like, I don't consent to any searches. Outside of educating yourself to avoid certain landmines, there's no simple solution to this. Basically, for as much time as corrupt individuals have spent degrading Western standards, we have to spend building them back up. And that happens when everyone does their part at the individual level. As a YouTuber, I don't have any power.
This reminds me of the Big Valley. Does anybody remember the Big Valley? I'm probably telling my age now. But yeah, the Big Valley. I liked it. This looks like, never mind. I like the Big Valley.
Over the police force. I mean, I can tell people to look up their rights, and that helps with preventing corruption, but there's basically nothing I can do with things like the fitness standards. But what I can do is help clean up the area that I do have control over. I can inspire individuals to build useful skills and try harder. I can mentor other creators and teach them how to have high standards when it comes to quality for their content. And I can cause reputation damage to people who do terrible research, like Ethan is online. And if you think reputation damage never does anything, well, it does. What happened to In Praise of Shadows? Oh, that's right. He's gone because he got called out for uploading a bunch of slander against Wendigoon and Brandon Buckingham. Nick is not green? Well, after he signal boosted false allegations against Super Mega, he lost a ton of subscribers, had to apologize a bunch of times, and disappeared for months. And what happened to Mr. Beast's best friend? So that's my area. And if things are going to get better, what happens is that the next person, which is you, the viewer, goes into his or her field and maintains and promotes high standards. That can be in an industry like content creation or the police force, or it could be personal standards like making sure that your kids get home-cooked meals so they don't become sugar addicts from eating processed foods like Mr. Beast Lunchables or drinking Logan Paul Gatorade. And what will end up happening is that you'll create a bystander effect so that it's not just you who can achieve and uphold high standards, but the people around you will start doing it too. Probably the coolest example of a bystander effect that I've seen on the internet recently is this moment here at a carnival where one of the rides malfunctions or has a loose bolt or something, and it's about to fall backwards and cause some pretty intense casualties. One guy realized that the machine is light enough to hold upright if he just pulls on it, so he does that. People see him, they rush in to help, and everyone on the ride gets saved with no injuries. Now, things don't always have to be this dramatic, but I really do think that average people can help others just by believing they can do something difficult and then acting on it. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Hi, Miss Bridge. Hi, darling. How are you doing? Okay, good. Did it work? Yep, it worked. Good. All right. Hi, Miss Bridge. All right, guys. I got to go to the little girl's room. See, I call it the little girl's room because this is why I do that. The bathroom always belongs to the woman. You're just allowed to use it when necessary. That's why it's the little girl's room. Just saying. I'll be right back. Shake it more than once and change the thong. It's a clean pair of thongs. They're pink. Let's go, Ohio State. You guys ready? Let's see where I am here. I gotta go all the way down. And let's go. Let's just do it. The best cops. 1, 2, 3, go.
In Genesee County, a road rage incident spiraled into chaos. The suspect, identified as Eddie Simmons, was spotted near Davison in Arlington. A trooper initiated a traffic stop, but Eddie had other plans. He fled at speeds over 100 miles per hour, recklessly driving in the wrong lane. The pursuit was called off after 2 miles due to the danger posed by Eddie's reckless behavior. But this wasn't the end.
Right. That's a liberal piece of shit department and state. Yeah, liberal pieces of shit. You don't ever call off a chase. You think it's safer to let the son of a bitch go? It's not. And that's been proven time and time again.
About an hour later, troopers located Eddie's Silverado parked near a residence. As they kept watch, Eddie emerged, this time in a different vehicle.
What happened to the dog, Miss Bridge? I'm sorry to hear about your dog. Miss T, what's wrong with your dog, Miss Bridge? Miss Bridge, what happened to your dog? Ladies and gentlemen, when I say dog, I'm talking about a member of the family, like a child. That's better well behaved. Trust me. Had I known what I know now, I would have got a vasectomy at 19 years old, and I would have just had 4 Yorkies. That would have made my life so much easier. The chase in the lane last night proved that path. Proved what, Tons? Not Root, but my dog I had for 19 years. Oh. I'm sorry, Miss Bridge. That's like losing a child.
A second pursuit began, with multiple officers involved.
Yeah, Tons, it's been proven time and time again. They let these son of a bitch go because, oh, it's too dangerous to chase him. But the son of a bitch still drives like he's being chased, even though there's not an officer within 10 miles of the son of a bitch, right? And then 2 days later, this guy does a home invasion and kills 3 people in the home. Imagine if they hadn't called off the chase. Those 3 people would still be alive today. Huh. And that's just one. I can give you thousands. I got him for her when she was 2. She had... Oh, shit. Yeah, we lost Jody February of last year. I had to have him... I had to take him to the vet and have him put down because he was just, yeah, he could barely stand. Jody was a Papillon, and we'd had him since 2008. 16 years we had him. Yeah. I know. Thank you, Miss Bridge. Yeah. It's something you don't ever get over. Hey, Hojo, thank you, buddy. Did you guys see how easy that is to pit? I've told you guys several times, a pickup truck and a minivan. Oh shit! It's like taking a butter knife, put it under some hot water for 2 minutes or a minute, and then just light some butter. That's how easy it is. Just you don't even really have to pit it. Just bump them on that side and they're pitted. Unless they got a 1-ton toolbox in the back, then it's a little more difficult.
Luck ran out when Trooper Hainleen performed a precision immobilization technique, causing Eddie to crash.
Yep. Yeah, that's gonna help. Yeah, he's just gonna stop because you said, "State, please stop." See, ladies and gentlemen, and you'll see when we go to bounty hunting, because I've already had the conversation with my son. You don't yell out, "Police department, stop!" That's not what you yell out. They're not gonna. They knew you were with the state police because they saw your blue lights behind them for the last 10 miles, and they didn't stop. So now you think something magically like Lucky Charms is gonna happen when he jumps out and gets on feet and starts running from you on foot because you scream out, "State police, stop!" That never made any sense to me. What did I say? "Grant, shoot him! Shoot him! Let the dog go! Let the dog go!" That's the kind of shit I said. Shoot him! We can't shoot him. But about 40% of the time, I'm not kidding. They, okay. I'm done. They'd stop running because they didn't want to get shot. We know we can't shoot them, but they didn't know we couldn't shoot them, and they stopped about 40% of the time. "Let the dog go!" "Oh, okay, I'm done." "Oh, yeah." You don't say, "State police, stop," you dumbass.
Right there.
Wow.
Shot your hands! You're gonna get shot! On the ground! On the ground!
After a brief foot chase, Eddie was finally taken into custody and lodged in Genesee County Jail
Eddie
on
Dwayne.
multiple felony charges. While Eddie was caught, his passenger managed to flee, evading a K-9 track. The case remains open as troopers continue their investigation.
Stand by.
Yeah, bang, bang.
Push your
stand up, okay? City radio, you get us MSD K9 started. I'm on Franklin across north, so they're in this block right here.
Yep, that figures.
Copy, we got one, bro.
I mean, I'm running through the woods screaming, "Let the dog go! Let it, sick him! Oh yeah, it works.
542, did you guys get the one with the tan jacket on?
NASCAR jacket, other one's still
Now,
outstanding.
the conversation I had with my son was, "Son, when we're on a foot chase and I scream out to you, shoot him, that doesn't mean really shoot him, okay? It just means keep running after him. Do not shoot him." And I will say that all the time. "Shoot the son of a bitch! Shoot him!" Yes, shoot him! Don't shoot him. You can't shoot him.
Okay, Eddie's the one that I saw. What's your other guy wearing?
What's that other guy wearing? You get a good look at him?
I think a good look. It looks like dark clothes. Jacket.
I didn't get a super good look at him. I just got a good look at Simmons. The other guy's split. I can go back to my car and watch the video real quick.
God, I can't wait to get back out there. Whoa! Did you guys see that? Wait.
NASCAR jacket.
Watch
Other one's
this.
still outstanding.
Oh, let me address one thing, Miss Baby Girl. She sent me a message on Discord yesterday, and saying that she's really concerned about my injury on my neck and spine, because most of you know I was taken out of law enforcement because I was thrown off a balcony with a 260-pound piece of shit on top of me, and I messed up my neck and I messed up my spine, and 4 surgeries on both. Actually 5. I had a surgery on my neck in April of 2023. That was my last surgery. But like I told my other son, I've got something that most people don't have. And see, in law enforcement, I was a single unit. In other words, I had my own patrol unit. It was assigned to me. Nobody else drove it. And I was a 1-officer unit. So if I needed backup, I had to call for backup. In the bounty hunting, there's always going to be 2 of us, Rex and me. And that's what I have that most people don't have. I have a Rex. And he's my son, and he will do whatever to protect me. Not that I'm going to need it, but I know he's there and he's got my back. I know about my injuries, so I'm not going to be as aggressive as I used to be. You know, when I was young, when I was in my 30s and shit and 40s, I was aggressive. I was a very aggressive police officer with these criminal pieces of shit. I can't stand them. I think they're menaces to society, and the world would be better off without all of them. But I know about my injuries, and I'm going to try not to do anything that's going to jeopardize my health or my neck or my back. So you guys will be there with me. So, and I'm going to do a lot of praying that the good Lord keeps me safe out there. And I can use all the prayer I can get every night I go out there and go live. So there is that. Please pray for me and my son, that the good Lord keeps us safe. Let's go.
Okay, Eddie's the one that I saw. What's your other guy wearing?
What's that other guy wearing? You get a good look at him?
Thank you, Miss Bridge. Thank you, Miss Baby Girl. Trooper. DMS, you're still here.
I can go back to my car and watch the video real quick.
Watch this. Whoa! Did you guys see that? DMS, wait! Did you see that? Right? Wait. Right here, wait. Piggly Wiggly! That's my favorite store. Piggly Wiggly. You guys thought I was making that up, didn't you? No, there's really a store called Piggly Wiggly. It's right there.
On January 2nd,
This is in Georgia.
2023, around 10:35 a.m., Georgia State Patrol troopers joined forces with the East Point Police Department to capture a dangerous fugitive. The suspect,
Me too, DMS.
19-year-old Matthew
Oh, you have one, Miss
Vasquez,
Bridge?
wanted to cross several jurisdictions for multiple felonies.
Yeah, we had when I was younger, back in the 70s, we had an IGA food liner. And no shit, about once a week, you know, during the summer, we didn't get like shoes for the summer. You just went barefooted all summer, right? So I had my shorts and my little white t-shirt and bare feet, and I'd walk down our dirt road, across the major road, and across the parking lot of the IGA food liner to go get my dad a carton of cigarettes. Marlboro 100s. About once he'd give me a $5 bill, and I'd bring him $1 and some change back. Yep. 9, 10, 11 years old, 12 years old. Yep, that's what we did. Absolutely, Future. This bullshit about fucking 18, that Bill Clinton started that fucking crap for votes. It doesn't do anything but make the kids want to smoke even more. It's stupid. You should be able to buy it at any age. What the hell? It ain't like when they light a cigarette, they're going to explode. Jesus Christ. It doesn't impair them to walk back home or anything. Stupidest fucking law I ever heard of. Did I enforce it? Absolutely not. Oh, you got a cigarette? How old are you? 16? Here's your cigarettes back. Where's your lighter? You got a lighter? When was the last time you smoked one? Okay, I don't care. What? What did you say over there? Whose steak fries are huge? Best fried chicken.
Driving a stolen Jeep
Oh,
Grand Cherokee,
IGA?
Gaskins was cornered on
Back
Washington
in the
Road
deli,
in East
yep.
Point. But he wasn't
They had those Texas fries with the Texas toast and shit.
giving up that easily. With sirens blaring behind him, he sped off, weaving through the streets and even cutting through a backyard in a desperate attempt to escape.
Yeah, I used to go back there to the deli.
Troopers executed several pit maneuvers, determined to bring the pursuit to an end.
And you want to talk about the best potato salad you could ever get anywhere? Piggly Wiggly Deli. I'm not kidding about that. They've got the best, freshest potato salad. That's what you, unless you're going to grandma's house for Thanksgiving or Christmas, get your potato salad at the Piggly Wiggly.
But Gaskins wasn't done yet. Damaging multiple vehicles, he fled again, only to find himself trapped in a parking lot on Washington Road.
Yeah, grandma's is always better. Piggly Wiggly! Slam him against that ATM. What a piece of shit. Putting everybody's life in danger. That's a criminal for you. Now you see why we can live without him? We don't need him in our society. Dang. I don't know if I'd have done all that to my patrol unit.
In a final attempt to flee, Gaskins collided with a power pole after one last pit maneuver. His vehicle disabled, officers moved in. This time there was no more running.
What? What's he saying? Get on the goal! Rush the vehicle. Look at fat fuck right there. Look at him. Nobody's even shown him a gun or nothing, but watch fat fuck.
Or pole after.
And I say fat fuck because I don't believe these fat pieces of shit should be in law enforcement.
One last pit maneuver. His vehicle
Watch
disabled.
fat fuck.
Officers moved in. This time there was no
Come
more
on, Fat
running.
Albert, you can do it. Show us. Watch him. Hiding behind the door and shit. Watch him. Yeah, he's a big ass target. Yeah, there's fat fuck. You bald-headed bastard. What the fuck are you doing in a uniform?
Matthew Gaskins was taken into custody, ending a...
Let's make him run 2.5 miles in 13 minutes. Do some push-ups and sit-ups. Make him go through the PT test. If he can't pass it, then you're out. Until you can. Call Jenny Craig. She'll help.
high-speed chase and bringing a wanted fugitive off the streets.
Dude, how was he wild? Up in there, I thought he was gonna flip it. Yeah. We couldn't do nothing but keep pushing him. I was right, man. I've totaled my car, I'm sure.
No, this is in Georgia, Cromwell. Charleston's in South Carolina. Of course, they all look the same, right? Just like the IGA.
We're working on right on security. The car pushed down, I think, south, right?
God damn.
In the early hours of September 4th, 2024, chaos unfolded in Littleton, Colorado. Just after 2:30 a.m., Douglas County deputies responded to a report of a burglary in progress at a salvage yard.
Oh, I don't even have my Discord up. Hold on, let me look on my phone.
The situation quickly escalated when the suspect, 29-year-old Brenton Zeiler from Aurora, rammed a deputy's patrol car in a desperate attempt to escape. Zeiler was driving a stolen Toyota Tundra, setting the stage for a dangerous pursuit.
Is that a tornado or just the sky? Looks like a tornado.
David 3-2, they just lost the trailer. It is blocking the exit to Bellevue. The truck is now eastbound. David 3-2, I'm pursuing the truck. Speeds of about 70, eastbound Bellevue. Speeds about 75, light traffic.
I copy, and we have Englewood with multiple units with you.
Do you want to get your car up here?
David 3-2, east of Fairfax, speeds of 70.
East of Fairfax, speeds of 70.
David 3-2, speeds of 70. And they're firing shots, I believe.
Speeds of 70.
That's a stupid thing to say on the... Oh, they're firing shots, I believe. What the fuck do you think it is? They're throwing firecrackers at you? I believe. How about shots fired, station? Shots fired.
Firing shots at 309.
I believe, maybe, possibly, they're shooting at me.
As deputies gave chase,
Fucktard.
Zeiler allegedly fired shots at both the pursuing deputies and Englewood police officers who had joined the pursuit. The high-stakes chase ended when Zeiler crashed near Village Greens Park in Greenwood Village.
The car pushed down, I think, south, right? They're clearly locked it up.
Now rush that, blitz that car and yank his ass out.
Where do you go?
That's not him.
On April 13th, 2021,
Where'd
the
he
normally
go?
serene streets of Beloit, Wisconsin,
Where did he
erupted
go?
into chaos as Rock County deputies pursued a dangerous fugitive.
Yeah, I reckon some was
27-year-old
fired.
David Canones,
You piece of
wanted for a
shit.
series of serious crimes, including burglary, a domestic incident, and a previous police chase, was now the focus.
If you look at him real close, I'd be willing to bet that his mom and daddy were first cousins before they were husband and wife. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm just looking at the crooked nose and shit and that fucked up chili bowl haircut. You know what a chili bowl haircut? Yeah, that's what he's got. Yeah, I think his mom and daddy were related before they got married.
Focus of a high-stakes manhunt with an active felony warrant hanging over him.
This looks like Milwaukee.
Going
The houses
south towards,
looks like Milwaukee, but I'm not sure.
Wisconsin. Adam Charles Mary 2407. Adam Charles Mary 2407.
4230, what do you got for charge?
Well, he's a suspect in my burglary from Bus Road. He's got a felony DOC warrant. And he's got fleeing charges from Christitas.
When deputies spotted David's black BMW parked outside his home, they seized the moment. As David emerged and jumped into his car, deputies swiftly moved to box him in. But David had other plans. In a dramatic twist, he reversed
Really?
and sped off south
John
toward
Schneider
Portland,
followed
Wisconsin,
you?
at breakneck speed.
Miss Bridge on YouTube said, pretty cool, I got Bo Duke. which is John Schneider. Follow me on X. You know, John Schneider made my day. Hey, it had to be your left and right assets. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just saying, if your right butt cheek was like Christmas and your left butt cheek was New Year's, I would love to spend my Thanksgiving between holidays. But that's just me.
Where do you go?
Moments later, David's BMW crashed into a Buick at an
There
intersection,
you go.
sending
There's
both
your
vehicles
backup
spinning
plan.
violently. Not satisfied, David's car
Johnny!
then slammed into parked vehicles in a detached garage before he fled on foot.
Oh, there's.
Miss Twisted Angel, I'm about at the point where I believe if you were a horse, we'd have to shoot you. Seriously. We'd definitely have to shoot you if you was a horse. There's always something wrong. Texas, get the gun. Get the 22, man. Get the rifle, not the pistol.
This right here?
Right here.
Oh. Oh, there it is.
This might be
I don't always trust what they say.
With David on the run, the search grew more intense. Canine Sasha was brought in to track his scent through the wreckage.
I don't care, Miss Twisted Angel. Texas, don't listen to her. Get the rifle.
Despite a seemingly cold trail, Sasha's
We'll just
sharp
call her
nose eventually
Ellie.
led officers to a locked garage where David had tried to hide.
Canine cars on fraud. Blackhawk tag.
If you was a horse, we'd have to shoot you, man.
No issue.
Oh, stop it.
Is there a lot of stuff in there? Okay. So right here. Off. Off. You wanna off? I'm gonna fling it open. We'll let it breathe for a second. Is it open? It's not open. It's locked. Do you have a key?
No,
Otherwise,
he's
we'll have
just
to-
a homeowner. They
Does it
don't
fit?
have a
You
key
know
to
for a
their
fact that it was
storage.
not
What the
locked?
hell? That's a stupid
All right.
question. Go give me the key.
Can I kick it?
Can you kick it? Kick the son of a bitch if you know he's in there. If you don't know he's in there, then don't kick it.
Watch out, watch out. Let me see your hands!
Let me see your hands. Right here, I got commands. All right, walk.
The final
They should have opened that door and released the dog. That was stupid. We wouldn't have went in there like that. We'd have released Boomer. We had a canine named Boomer. And he was a badass, too. He was a German Shepherd. He was badass. I don't think he liked his name too much because he didn't answer to it when you call him. So I talked to the canine handler. What was it? Drummond. Drummond was the canine handler. I said, Drummond, you need to change that dog's name. He does not like Boomer. I always gave Drummond shit. I know you find that like impossible, but I did.
confrontation was swift. David was ordered out, laid flat on the ground, and taken into custody. David's high-speed escape ended in a crash and a long probation, highlighting the perilous consequences of evading the law.
I mean, why do you have Boomer there if you're not going to let Boomer participate in the takedown? Seriously, we would have kicked the fuck out of that door right there by the doorknob where you're supposed to kick it. Don't ever kick the middle of a door. Do you know where it's attached to the freaking side of the wall? It's right there at the doorknob. Just saying. I went through in-service training that taught us how to kick in doors and break car windows. That's how I know this shit. It was in-service hours. It was a 16-hour course, 2 days, 8 hours each day. First day was doors. Second day was car windows. So, but yeah, we would have kicked that door open, unlatched Boomer, go! And Boomer would have took him down.
On June 6, 2023, a dangerous pursuit unfolded in New Era, Michigan. The incident began when a suspect, after stealing a 2021 Chevrolet Silverado, assaulted someone at Lewis Farms, brandishing a pistol. Shelby Police Chief Dean Rosler responded to the scene as the suspect fled.
Thank you, Miss Bridge.
Officers from MSP Hart Post and other units began searching the area. Soon, the suspect was spotted on Tonawanda Trail, initiating a high-speed chase.
I wanted to let you know my mom, Judy, making your flag blanket. Really? Thank you, Casey. Tell Mama Judy I said hello. Thank you, Casey.
Shelby, where we get any cars up there? Shelby,
Therapy! How you doing, buddy?
16, 13 right now. We're coming into the village of New Era right now. Comes through traffic just south of Garfield. Just south of Garfield. We'll be able to come left. Yeah, we do some lead.
Just for the record, Casey, I wasn't talking to you. You're not crocheting shit for me. I was talking to Miss Judy. Thank you, Miss Judy. Casey's like, oh, man, you're welcome. It's okay, man. You ain't doing shit but turning on your PlayStation 5. I was talking to Miss Judy. Thank you, Miss Judy.
Driving like a knucklehead. Coming just out. Stop. Coming just stopping out. From your hands, state police! State police!
Do you see what I was talking about earlier? Screaming state police doesn't help. You don't really have to identify yourself verbally when you've been chasing him for the last 10 miles and he sees your patrol unit and the lights and siren. I think he pretty much knows that you're the state police behind him or law enforcement of some sort. You don't have to really identify yourself at that point. Shoot him! Shoot him! What do you want to bet he'll stop? But if you're pointing a gun at me, you're a dead piece of shit. Now, you see, they got a taser out. First of all, the taser's not going to reach this son of a bitch. Secondly, you never bring a taser to a gunfight because they don't know if this guy has a gun on him or not. I can assure you of one thing. The guy doesn't have a taser. So why does this piece of shit officer have a taser in his hand? Because he's in Michigan. Liberal. As Trump said yesterday, the biggest threat to democracy is stupid people. And you can't fix stupid. But as my shirt says, you can cuff it. Absolutely.
Deputies, including Deputy Hansen, confronted the suspect who drew what appeared
Tell
to be
her I
a
said
pistol.
hello, Miss
Despite
Baby
attempts
Girl.
to use tasers, the suspect continued to evade capture. Chief Rosler provided cover as the suspect fired what turned out to be a BB gun.
Trail headed north.
Miss Baby Girl, did you hear me? Tell Cindy I said hello.
Everyone be advised, he is armed.
This is some piece of shit police work. So they're just gonna follow him around. How about you rush that son of a bitch in a full-fledged run and tackle that piece of shit to the ground, burying his lips and the tip of his nose in that concrete? How about that? Wow. Oh, now they're gonna run since the other guy's got him.
And his
Yeah,
K9
okay, you
arrived,
dumbass.
leading to the suspect's arrest.
Wow.
All right.
10-4.
We got him.
Police workers went right down
Identified
to
as
the
Juan Sanchez
fucking
Jr.,
toilet.
the suspect was treated by EMS and then transported by the Oceana County.
Can I get some witness? Does anybody see any blood gushing from this suspect? I don't see any blood anywhere. And if I don't see blood gushing, there is no EMS, EMT coming to my scene. But they wasted the resources and the taxpayer dollars for EMT to come to the scene and treat this little piece of shit like a baby. You're okay. Does it hurt when you cough?
Sheriff's Office.
You got anything else in your pockets, boss? On Carlos?
It's a lot easier if you're gonna search him while he's on the ground to lay his ass down all the way. Very difficult, and I learned this from experience. I tried that a couple of times. It didn't work well. Yeah, another officer said, Patterson, lay him down. You can get to his pockets easier. Oh, shit, man, that's cool. Thank you, man. I was taught that shit in 1996. Yeah, it's just lay him down. It's so much easier. Then you just roll him on his one side, roll him back to his back. Yeah, you got complete control.
That was my case. I didn't disconnect it as we took back
Yeah.
off.
I bruised I got a boo-boo on my arm. This officer's an idiot. You can tell he's a rookie. Look at it. You're going to fight your way through that pants pocket.
Hey, stay with me, buddy. What's going on? Hey, you take something? You know,
Did you hear that fucking piece of shit with a badge? Stay with me, buddy. Like he's dying. We could only hope. That's one less criminal on planet Earth.
No, I dragged it all the way down here in my holster. Yeah, that's probably not.
I'm going to leave this for you for your...
All right.
I'm going to check the value.
Yeah, I'm not even sure, but I'll take it.
So we keep ours.
Okay.
Not even
Exactly,
sure.
Todd. You don't waste resources like that. You know how many times I need an ambulance. Well, buddy, when you get out of jail, man, you can go straight to the hospital. You don't even need an ambulance. Just go to the hospital. Go direct to the solution. I ain't calling no EMT. Unless I see him bleeding to death, he ain't getting no ambulance.
Hey, sir. Can you please turn the AC on? They heat on, sir. Excuse me. Yeah. Can you please turn that?
On December.
Do you hear these hood rats screaming, can you turn the AC on? No, I cannot. The taxpayers are paying for this gasoline, slick dick. And we're not wasting taxpayer dollars on your dumbass. Sit back there and shut up, Jeff Rowe.
December 8th, 2022, an FHP trooper patrolling Escambia County, Florida,
Cromwell.
received
Make
urgent
my
information
day.
about a light-colored BMW
Right.
that had fled from the Escambia County Sheriff's Office.
Now, Escambia County is in Pensacola, Florida, just so those who don't know.
The suspect on the run, the troopers swiftly alerted the Florida Highway Patrol's aircraft unit, Air 31. Air 31 southbound on Hollywood Avenue. The aircraft unit provided crucial turn-by-turn guidance to the ground units, directing them to the BMW's location.
Don't mess up the airbag. Most of the time, Florida Highway Patrol don't play around. Guys, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave this running, and I'm going to run to the little girl's room and be back ASAP. I mean, that doesn't mean like in seconds. That just means as soon as possible, as soon as I get back. Here we go.
As the chase intensified, the trooper finally spotted the BMW driving recklessly westbound on Cerny Road, narrowly avoiding other vehicles. The BMW then abruptly veered north onto Blue Angel Parkway, continuing its high-speed escape. The pursuit escalated as the vehicle swerved dangerously, weaving through traffic and pushing its limits to evade capture. The trooper, determined to bring the situation under control, joined the chase, heightening the stakes of this high-octane pursuit.
Give me this, I'll catch you. Let's come back up to Mallard Road. There's a light. Southbound on Mallard. Southbound on Mallard. 1693.
I'm back. Smoke them if you got them. Trooper, I couldn't find it to shake it. So I didn't shake nothing. I'll just drip dry.
Yeah, 851, Miramar, the house in the corner needs an assist. I signal for it. I'm going to let continue. Hey, boy. Turn out here, blocks. We got a set of S curves.
Oh my God. The fantasies have begun with Trooper.
Went to the home Frio. Went to the apartment in the northeast corner.
Damn, I wish we had a helicopter when we were in a 1080. That would have been awesome. We didn't have one of those. Look at these roaches, these little cockroaches. Well, that's exactly what they are, cockroaches. Fucking criminals, man. We do not need them in our society.
Well, people know what's up, man. I don't know what the fuck going on. Hey, excuse me. Hey, you can turn the heat on purpose. Hey, wow. Hey, see, I just told you people dehydrated, they don't turn the heat on. Hey, excuse me.
No, GSP had helicopters, but our city didn't.
Hey, sir, can you please turn the AC on? They turn the heat on, sir. Excuse me. Yeah. Can you please turn the heat off?
No. No.
You hear me? Get that young man? What y'all doing? Torturing us? You hear me? The heater's on, sir. Just turn it all the way off. Just turn.
No. You know what I'd say? You're not the boss of me. I'm gonna leave it right where it is. If it's summer, I'll turn the heat on. Fuck him. Piece of shit. Maybe you should have thought about your comfort before you went out there and became a criminal. I'll turn the fucking heat on. In the wintertime, I'll turn the AC on. It don't matter.
Yes, sir, the heater is on. So why you looking at him? What y'all
Pieces of shit.
Sir, I'm already dehydrated, sir. Hey, excuse me. Hey, sir, excuse me. Excuse me. Man, you know I'm a dehydrated, man. They trying to kill us, bro. Excuse me.
Getting arrested is not for your comfort, you dumbass. You're not checking into a hotel. But we are going to introduce you to some new bars. Absolutely. New bars. Ha ha ha. You piece of shit.
You did it on purpose, bro. That man just looked at him, goddamn, and shook his head. No, he looked at him like he was shot turned on. He's like, no. Why
Yeah, my mama said.
I tell you, I can't breathe.
Damn. But my mama said.
On March 4th, 2024, at approximately 4:41 p.m., Trooper Shira of the Florida Highway Patrol was stationed on Interstate 75 near mile marker 153 when a white Dodge Charger with heavily tinted windows caught his attention.
Guys, before we go on, this is something I wanted to say in the very beginning, and I totally forgot, and I totally apologize. But guys, keep everyone in the 5 states, which is North Carolina, Virginia, Tennessee, Eastern Tennessee, which is Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg area. Who else did we have? That's only 3 states. There was 5 states involved. Which states am I missing? North Carolina, Virginia, Tennessee. I'm missing 2 states. Florida, and there's one more. Was South Carolina affected? I haven't heard anything about South Carolina. Yeah, Florida, I know. I just said Florida, Trooper. Read my lips. Florida. But guys, keep all the victims and the families of those victims in your prayers. Seriously. There is thousands of bodies that are missing. Haven't been recovered, haven't been found alive. So, didn't I say Georgia? I thought I said Georgia. Yeah, you're right though. It was Georgia. That's the 5. Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, Virginia, and Tennessee. So please keep those people in your prayers. Because FEMA and Obama is not doing a damn thing.
The trooper merged into the inside lane to initiate a traffic stop. The Charger abruptly changed lanes and accelerated, evading the pullover attempt and exiting at Tucker's grade.
Everybody say hello to Tennessee Bell Enforcement. You need to change your username to Rex, not Tennessee Bell Enforcement. That's the name of the company. But how you doing, buddy?
Trooper Shira and Trooper Prosper pursued the Charger as it re-entered the interstate, speeding southbound at over 145 miles per hour, weaving through traffic and using the shoulder. Trooper Prosper took the lead in the chase.
Yeah, Cromwell, I saw that. Did anybody else see? Trooper's stepdaddy Biden told President Trump to do something for those people? Yeah, but wait, wasn't he supposed to be the resident? I thought so. Here, I want to show you something real quick. Where'd you go? Right there. Let me show you this real quick. I know we're getting off track, but this is important. Now I know the answer to how long does it take to destroy a country from within. Yep. No, they've been doing this shit for years, tons. They've been doing this since Obama came into office in 2009. So yeah, this has been an ongoing thing. Trump just came in and woke everybody up to what they were doing. I remember when he said fake news, people were like, what the fuck is he talking about? He done lost his mind. What do you mean fake news? Now you know what he was talking about. Let's go.
Allowed myself time to think and absorb, which is a good thing. This is a beautiful place, and so much of it has been ruined, and there's still so many people living without power or water, people running out of medications, especially insulin, EpiPens. Oxygen is a huge deal. They can't have oxygen concentrators running without electricity. We have whole veterans homes, nursing homes, with no electricity to cook, no lights to see to do personal care, no supplies coming in for adult briefs, purified water for the infants and babies that I've been focusing on. People are using their disgusting water with sewage in it out of desperation to make baby bottles, and that's just going to cause so much sickness down the road. A month from now, there's going to just be so much.
Yes, I agree, Miss Bridge, and the reason they're leaving them there to rot is because they're patriots. Obama, they all know they're not voting for us. We don't need to help them. And if you don't think I'm not telling the truth, do your research. Damn right, they're leaving them there to die because they're patriots. conservatives. Wow. No matter how bad things get, ladies and gentlemen, just remember one thing. God wins. God will win in the end. There's one school district area missing kids. What? There is still in just one school district. Oh, I didn't know that. Miss Bridge said on YouTube, there's still in just one school district area 163 missing kids. Holy shit. Trent is in the house. Trent, man. Hey, Trent, I got something for you, man. Trent, you listening to me? Trent! How you doing, buddy? Seriously, I got something I want to tell you. Let me know when you can hear me. I remembered you, but listen, Trent, November 23rd, me and my son, Rex, I didn't name him Rex. I named him something else. That's not on his birth certificate. It's just a nickname. They call him Rex because he goes from 0 to 100 miles an hour, just like that. But November 23rd, I won't be streaming like this anymore. Me and my son will be IRL live streaming from our Action 4 cameras like GoPros on our shoulder, and we'll be out there bounty hunting. And you guys will be able to see everything we do. From being in the patrol unit, to a 1080 on foot, to knocking on somebody's door looking for this piece of shit. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. If you want it, I can post it over here, the audio. Speak for yourself, baby girl. I don't miss Pink Moxie. She was always meanie to me. Yeah, we're going to be doing in real life streaming, Trent. I think it's going to be awesome. I think we're going to get a lot of viewers. A lot of people's going to love it because I won't be here just watching videos. We'll be in the field hunting down these criminals. The show, I'm calling it The Hunt is On. Episode 1, November 23rd, between 4 and 6 p.m. Thank you, Trooper. No, you can't be there. You're going to be banned by then, Trooper. Thank you, Mind of Z. DMS is going to be there too. He promised.
At high.
Okay, Horse Cat on Kick said this. You're going to get thousands of viewers. The Kick KCIP program, I had no idea what that is, would pay you nicely, sir. I don't, what does that mean? KCIP would pay me nicely. I mean, would I have to show my pink thong for them to like pay me nicely? I would love to have some dollar bills to occupy my pink thong. I'm just saying. Kick Creator Incentive Program. Really? Huh. You know what, Horse? I owe my son an apology. He told me that about 3 weeks ago. Oh, no, Kick will pay me hourly. I'm like, you're full of shit. Kick's going to pay you hourly. Are you serious? That's really a thing? Pat, you're going to shake it to make it. Yep. I just want some dollar bills to occupy my pink thong. I'll feel appreciated. My butterfly will be happy. Just saying. Some cats are getting about an hour per 1,000 viewers. Really? Hell, I might have to switch over to Kick. See, I don't want to be on Kick because I don't want to be Rex's competition. Rex is going to stream on Kick. I figure I'd stream on Twitch if I can get my Twitch account back before then. And I'm hoping I will. October 15th, just a few days away, I'm going to be able to appeal that bullshit hate speech, because there's no such thing as hate speech, ladies and gentlemen. It's freedom of speech. If you don't like what somebody's saying, turn the fucking channel. Don't listen. But there's no such thing as hate speech. But hopefully I'll be able to get my Twitch account back, and if I do that, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch. I'd much rather stream on Twitch.
High speeds, the Charger attempted to overtake Trooper Prosper's patrol car, resulting in a collision that sent both vehicles skidding off the highway and into...
Oh, let me tell you something, Trooper. Don't be sucking up to Trent, because if Trent was still one of my mods, you'd have been banned months ago. Trent didn't play. He quit school when he found out they had recess. He don't play, Trooper.
To the grass shoulder near mile marker 148.
Watch his airborne. Yeah, he'll be at the buffet. Yep, that figures. Oh, yeah.
2 black males were taken into custody. The driver, identified as Tobias Burchard Travio Cody, and the passenger, Roosevelt Williams. A search revealed keys to the Charger in Cody's pocket and a plastic bag with suspected marijuana in Williams' pocket, which tested positive. Further investigation uncovered more marijuana, drug paraphernalia, and a loaded handgun in the Charger's glove box. Cody was charged
with and I think we can live without these criminals in our society.
With a deadly weapon and reckless driving causing damage. After being read his Miranda rights, Cody was transported to Shore Point Hospital for medical clearance before being booked into Charlotte County Jail.
I don't give a shit if he's got medical clearance. Let the nurse at the jail determine that. Don't try to pit him next to the tractor trailer, you idiot!
At 4:58 p.m., a police pursuit began on Interstate 95 near mile marker 144. Nicholas Parchesco, a suspect in a physician stabbing case, was driving a white Lexus. The suspect was spotted and pursued as he dangerously weaved through...
I've got something to celebrate because my buddy Trent is in the house. Trent, let's smoke a cigarette together, man. I'll be right back. Go get yours. No pillow talking, none of that shit. We're just going to smoke a cigarette. But we're not going to be in that inclined position or nothing. We're not pillow talking, Trent. We're just going to stand there like gentlemen. I'll be right back.
Traffic, reaching speeds over 130 miles per hour.
Dispatch has been linked. I'm on the bridge. They're heading to the right side. Comes off on the roadblock. Confirmed. Where your speed? Dispatch has been looked at. Fire attachment is 51295. Dispatch has been updated.
my vehicle? Dispatch has been updated.
Smoke him if you got him. Come on, Trent, let's go.
Dispatch has been updated.
You know what? I miss smoking full time. I hate this part-time bullshit. I never wanted to quit smoking. I tried that once. And I went all out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you. I just woke up one morning and said, you know what? I don't want to smoke anymore. And I'm hard-headed enough and have the willpower to do what I want to do. If I don't want to smoke, I'm just going to lay them down. I'm done. And that's what I did. I laid them down. I threw my Bic lighter away and everything. I was done. And I want to let you know that was the worst 15 minutes of my life. And I dug my Bic, my little Bic lighter out of the garbage and just said, the hell with it. Went back to smoking. Just saying. Trent! Where'd Trent go? Alrighty, brother. Wait. DMS. Got to work to do. Great show, brother. DMS. If you thought this was something, and this ain't nothing, this is the same shit, different day. Wait till November 23rd. So, correct, Trent. My mama didn't raise no quitter. My mama didn't raise me. You know what? I didn't even meet my mother until I was 42. I was 42 years old when I met my mother. Now, I'd seen her when I was 8. I say met my mother. It wasn't, I didn't know she was. I left my mother and went to my dad when I was 8. And I didn't see or hear from my mother until I was 42. But anyway, that's another Jerry Springer show, I might add. So there is that. What was I saying? Oh, DMS. Wait till November 23rd, man. We're going to have these GoPros. They're Action 4s, but nobody knows what that is, so I'm saying GoPros. We're going to have a Wi-Fi box in our vests. We're going all out. We've got a dispatch system, DMS. Where was that? T35 station. Show me 10-8, 1041. Or I'll say, give me a 29 check. Well, no, we can't do 10 codes with them. It's just straight talk. I got to get used to straight talk on the radio. So everybody will understand what we're saying because they don't do 10 codes. So it'll just be straight talking. But man, if they got their phone turned on, we're going to know what their location is. This is an awesome service that we've signed up for. Ladies and gentlemen, November 23rd, between 4 and 6 o'clock. You do not want to miss this. This is going to be epic. And we're going to be doing it on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays with a bonus stream on Thursday or Friday every now and then, sometimes both days. If we're looking for somebody and we hadn't found him yet, we'll go live again the next night. So I only cheat on you with 3 other men, so there is that. As long as they don't touch your butt cheeks, I'm fine with that, darling. I'm fine with that. You go. Get all the practice you can before we meet up again. I don't know why guys get all pissed off that their women went out there and cheated on them. My God, they're just practicing. They're getting better at the trait. Imagine the talent that they can bring back to your bed. Leave them alone.
Dispatch has been updated.
Can you see that? It's American flag and all that shit.
Coming on the left. Dispatch.
Oh, that's close. I was drooling. Did you see it running down my chin and shit? It's either I was drooling or I got a hole in my lip. I was just thinking about being between holidays. Spending my Thanksgiving between holidays, and I started drooling.
I'm getting ahead.
Dispatch has been updated.
Don't get stuck, man. Oh, that would suck. Go, 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 go. Ugh.
Dispatch has been updated.
Hit him. There you go. That's not the holiday I was talking about. You remember when I said if your left butt cheek was Christmas and your right butt cheeks was New Year's? I would love to spend my Thanksgiving between holidays. No turkey needed. Just saying.
Despite activating lights and sirens, deputies struggled to keep up. At the Vero Beach exit, Deputy Peach's attempt at a rolling roadblock led to a collision with Parchesco. A spike strip deployed at the Fellsmere exit punctured one of Parchesco's tires.
Texas, why are you enticing her about the turkey? No turkey needed.
Slowing him down. He tried to cross the median at mile marker 158, but was stopped by a pit maneuver.
Boom. Piece of shit.
Parchesco was apprehended, and the Jupiter police took over the case.
Here's what I don't understand about our judicial system. This piece of shit is on video. So you know you got the right guy. There's no reason to waste court's money for a plea like I'm guilty or I'm innocent. Just go straight to the you're going to spend the rest of your life in prison or you're getting a death penalty or whatever. Just go straight to sentencing. There is no need to have a trial or for him to plead innocent or guilty. We got him on camera. I've always said, if you got DNA or video, there's no need for any of that bullshit. Let's save the court time and money, which is taxpayers' money, by the way.
Start fire just because the car's smoking. Just have them staged.
Yep, it's him. He's guilty.
Dispatch has been updated.
I'm surprised that uneducated bastard can count.
Dispatch has been updated. Dispatch has been updated.
I know, dispatch has been updated. Whatever that means. Rest assured, dispatch has been updated.
Dispatch has been updated.
Did I fail to mention dispatch has been updated? Jesus Christ. Shoot him! Shoot that piece of shit!
Trying to escape the Babylonian Empire.
What is that?
Because you people have only had me hostage my whole life. Satan, the devil, and all you Babylonian followers.
Dispatch has been updated.
Okay, right here. Guys, I want you guys to know just how smart Tampon Tim truly is. Okay? This comes from Horse Cat. Oh no, this comes from Miss Bridge.
Yeah,
That's
right, Terry.
Tampon Tim.
Never fits quite right. It's not quite right. How do you give it back?
Governor, what kind of gun is it?
This is a Beretta A400.
And he doesn't know how to load it.
I bought it when I was shooting a lot of trap because it has a kind of their patented thing, a kickoff. So when you get old, it doesn't hurt your shoulder as much.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
And it never fits quite right.
Never fits quite right.
Yeah, that's what she
How do
said.
you give it back?
Governor, what kind of gun is it?
This is a Beretta A400. I bought it when I was shooting a lot of trap.
Well, I would have left my ass off if that gun would have went off while he's fucking around. Boom! And then the butt of the gun kicked back and hit him right in his little tiny nuts. Oh, that would have been so great. Oh. Yeah, that would have been a Saturday Night Live skit right there. Yeah, buddy. Let's go.
On an October night just before midnight, Trooper Vrooman joined a pursuit on Arkansas Highway 367. The target? A motorcycle without a license plate, driven by Alex Everett. Lieutenant Siders had initiated the chase when Everett fled, speeding up to 100 miles per hour, ignoring traffic signs and swerving into oncoming lanes.
Yeah, no shit, horse. I saw that. That dumbass. Don't know how to use a tire iron. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I said that. You remember I said that this son of a bitch looks just like Elmer Fudd. He talks like him too. What did he say in the debate? I'm a goofball. What did he say? No, it wasn't goofball. What did he say in the debate with JT Vance? I'm a goof. Sometimes I'm a goofball or some shit like that. Yeah, that's so presidential. Made me want to vote for him twice. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. I still truly believe that somehow Kamala Harris is going to come down with an illness like cancer, because her mama died of cancer. She's going to come down with cancer or something, and they're going to have to replace her with Michael Obama. And, Tampon Tim's so fucking stupid that they're going to replace him with Hillary Clinton. Remember I said that. I still believe that. I still believe that Obama is not going to be on the ticket. I believe it's going to be Michael Obama. Some know him as Michelle. And it's going to be Hillary Clinton.
Vrooman took over, trying to stop Everett.
I hope I'm wrong. I don't want that chaos in the election. But I think that's what they're going to do.
It's by pulling alongside him, but the rider was determined to...
Did anybody hear that Obama and Bill Clinton, is campaigning out with Obama? I wonder. And then you listen to Obama, and it's like he's campaigning for himself. So yeah, I truly believe it's going to be Michael Obama and Hillary Clinton as vice president.
Escape. Despite mechanical issues, Everett pushed the bike harder, driving recklessly.
No, she's just a deep state operative. Let me tell you something, Texas. Putin don't want a fucking thing to do with that piece of shit. She's just with the deep state, the demonic deep state. I just had a commercial of hers. Yeah, and what do you think all these illegals are for, Miss Bridge? They've invaded our country, put up on our dime. Why do you think that is? Because they know they've lost the Hispanic vote and the black vote. So they got to create illegal votes. Correct, Trooper. But it sounds like he's campaigning for himself to slip Michael Obama in there. And when has the deep state ever gave a shit about what the laws and the rules are? They don't. Of course, I don't think Obama's going to try to run, but he could be the vice president. But I don't think they're going to do that. I think Hillary's going to be the vice president, or they're going to try. J.D. Vance is going to be our vice president. Yep, Miss Bridge, I agree. It rhymes with itch. But it's not bitch. Did I say that right, Miss Bridge? Bump him! Bump!
As they approached a sharp S-curve,
oh, I would have
Everett
bumped him
slowed
long
down,
ago.
and Vrooman's vehicle
Bump
made
him.
slight contact with the motorcycle's
him.
rear tire, causing it to wobble.
Yeah, bump him! I don't give a shit. His life does not matter. Ladies and gentlemen, criminals' lives do not matter. Remember that. They do not
Everett
matter.
wasn't done yet. He raised his hand as if surrendering, but kept pushing forward.
I'm gonna go get some more coffee. I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave this running. Let's go.
Finally, in a desperate move, he swerved off the road and crashed after trying to regain control. The high-stakes chase ended there, with Everett brought down by his own recklessness.
I'm sorry, I got I didn't want to lose my bike. You got it. Oh, hurting. You got it. Oh, oh, please, please. Get your mouth. Please, it hurts. I'm sorry. Oh. If you can hear me.
On December 27, 2022, the Florida Highway Patrol received a report about a stolen white Ford F-150 speeding through Suwannee County. The driver, McKenya Crystal Thomas, refused to stop, pushing the truck past 100 miles per hour and dangerously weaving through traffic. With multiple troopers in pursuit, McKenya tried to evade capture.
Back in the USSR. Correct, Miss Bridge. Trump 2024 or America no more. And for those who think we're a democracy, let me change your mind. We are not. They always say that. The Democrats always say it's a threat to democracy. We're not a democracy, ladies and gentlemen. We're a republic. I don't know where they're getting that shit. Oh, he's a threat to democracy. No, we're not a democracy. We are a republic. I pledge allegiance to the flag. Just cite that, and we are a republic. Fucktards. I used to love that show, Miss Bridge. John Travolta. That's where I first saw him. He was a nobody, but yeah. Welcome back, Carter. Correct.
When a Madison County deputy approached
Not
from
the
the right,
democracy
he slowed
for
to
which it
54 miles
stands.
per hour. Troopers took the opportunity to execute a pit maneuver, bringing the chase to an end.
Oh yeah. That's a little hard because he's got that toolbox and shit, but they can still do it. Oh, I hope he broke his neck. I hope you snapped your neck right there at the neckline, you piece of shit. Did anybody see that? Look. What? Watch Gomer. Watch Gomer. He wobbles. He's not running to the car. He's wobbling. Watch. Just watch him. You'll see him. Look, he's wobbling. No, 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 no. Texas. No, sir. John Travolta before Saturday Night Fever. Grease was after that. Yeah. You know, I know Olivia Newton-John and all, but the first movie he ever played in was Saturday Night Fever. Then Grease. The Bubble Boy? Oh, I remember that movie. Yeah. There we go, the cop shop. That's right, the Bubble Boy. That's where he couldn't stand, his body couldn't take any kind of viruses or bacteria or nothing. He lived in this bubble inside of his room. But I saw that after Saturday Night Fever. Saturday Night Fever was the first movie I'd ever seen him in. I think that was in 1977, 78. It was right around the same time as Smokey and the Bandit. I remember that. I don't know which one came out first, but they came out back to back. No pajamas. Look at that piece of shit.
McKenya was quickly
Menace
apprehended.
to society.
Investigations revealed the truck had been stolen during a violent armed carjacking. McKenya now faces charges for fleeing, reckless driving, and grand theft auto. The entire incident was caught on dash cam,
I already
ensuring
saw
justice
that.
will be served.
Yeah, but I love his expression on his face when Olivia Newton-John wore that skimpy. Oh my God, at the end, those leather pants or latex. Right then I was in love. Right then I was in lust or love with Olivia Newton-John. You couldn't tell with that little skirt she wore throughout the movie that she had an ass to die for, could you, Texas? Not until the end. She said, stud. Tell me about it, stud.
I need a medic.
Oh, did it? Okay, so it did come out before Saturday Night Fever, but I didn't see it until after. Yeah, you beat me. But you're right, I remember that movie. See, I think lead poisoning in the face would solve this whole issue with these criminals. I'm just saying. Ah, Trooper, I'm 36 years old, sir. 36. I just celebrated my 23rd year anniversary of my 36th birthday.
Harrison city limits, a deputy observed a vehicle speeding southbound
Maybe my
at 80
25th
miles
anniversary.
per hour
I don't
in a
know.
45 miles per hour zone. The deputy activated
63.
emergency lights and sirens to initiate.
Miss Bridge, do I look 63 fucking years old? Did you hear, Trooper? I mean, anybody that's 2 weeks older than him, he thinks they're old. So there is that. His manhood, so there is that. Then he got plump and old. Who, Miss Bridge? John Travolta? Oh, you thought 70. Well, see, Cromwell, I do tell people that I'm 78 years old. At Publix and the mall when we're talking to people. Yeah, I'm 78. I say that because I look damn good for 78. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah, you just gotta live right. That's how you make it.
Initiate a stop, but turn them off when the vehicle appeared to slow down. However, the vehicle continued.
Yeah, but Miss Bridge, in his defense, he didn't do all that until his wife died of cancer. That would make anybody depressed. Decades old, something and happy about it and still look great. Exactly. You got an ass to die for.
To evade, prompting the deputy to re-engage the siren and notify dispatch of the pursuit.
Sonic! Texas, thank you for that lie, sir. Texas on YouTube said, hey, Pat, you don't look a day over 50. I love the way you lie, man. Keep it up. That was her name, Kelly Preston. Yes, she was awesome. And man, they were great together. The two of them, I saw them on The Fear Factor. Does anybody remember that with Joe Rogan, The Fear Factor? Kelly Preston was on the celebrity part of Fear Factor. And at the end, the last stunt that they had to do, John Travolta showed up. They're just great together.
What the heck is he doing?
What is my favorite fast food place? It would have to be Pier 88, where I can get some crab. I mean, they cook it pretty quick. You could call it fast food. We get to sit in a booth and everything. But the answer to your question is I do not do fast food at all. I don't do McDonald's. I don't do Burger King. I used to, but not anymore. I hadn't done that shit in about 10 years. Thank you, Texas. You best damn liar I've seen all day. You don't look a day over 50. Liar. I agree with you, though. I buy into that lie. Nothing to lose. What's the movie that Because you know, after Grease, Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta, they did a lot of movies together. And there was one that started off with John Travolta falling from somewhere and Olivia Newton-John looking up, and he stopped right in front of her face, and then a narrator came on and started talking. Does anybody remember the name of that movie? I want to see that movie again, but I don't remember the name of it. Oh, you didn't lie, Texas. I don't look a day over 50. Damn, that looks pretty good, Pier 88. I have to remember that. Yeah, it's just our local crab place.
Well, it's southbound here.
The chase continued through Harrison, with the vehicle speeding approximately 10 miles per hour above the posted limits and navigating through residential neighborhoods.
What was the name of that damn movie? Yeah, that was a great movie. Olivia Newton-John, what an ass. Trooper, it should be illegal for you to even look at biscuits and gravy in your condition. I think there's a law. That's it. Two of a kind. Thank you, Horse Cat. If you guys haven't seen that movie from 83? Two of a Kind. What a great movie. It was right after Grease. It wasn't too long. Well, I guess it had to be some years after Grease. I know John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John, they were awesome together. I always wondered if he was fucking around with my woman. Every time they made a movie together, I'm like, no, don't be, John, have control. Grease and Grease. Yeah, Grease 2 sucked.
Sorry, I believe I locked on you. Our speed is about 35, 40 right now.
Two of a kind. Thank you for, who did that? Horse Cat, thank you on Kick.
Capps Road and then onto State Highway 397, where the deputy performed a pit maneuver. The maneuver caused the vehicle to spin, hit the deputy's car, and come to a stop perpendicular to the roadway.
Watch that oncoming traffic.
Do you have any PD units with you?
Negative, they're behind me.
I didn't like Grease 2. There you go, right there. Bust his ass, you piece of shit.
He went for a bit.
Oh, now you don't act like you're giving
push
up.
bar to pin the vehicle, and Harrison
Make
Police
my
Department
day.
units arrived to assist. The suspect was removed from the vehicle
Fucking
and
beard.
arrested
You can
without
tell this is a
incident.
liberal fucking department. Fucking beard. Looks so unprofessional. Yeah, a bunch of fucking Grizzly Adams wannabe. No, I didn't like Grease 2, Texas. I didn't like it. But I didn't like Friday the 13th Part 2 either.
Holding out the window.
I always thought the original's always better.
I care about your tattoo. I can't lose my animal. Your what? My dog. I love my dog. Dog's really good. Oh, I got you. Just have a seat right back there. Yes, sir. If we want, just like traffic by or whatever. Yeah, but,
What a piece of shit.
It was Thursday, August 29th, 2024, just before 1 p.m. Corporal Arnold was patrolling eastbound on Interstate 30 when a black Dodge Charger caught his attention. The vehicle with North Carolina...
Oh, shit. Cromwell. I'm sorry. I forgot all about that video. I wanted to show that video of that mother. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'll do it Monday night, Cromwell. Shit. Can you put it back into submit videos? I don't know what I did with it now. Oh, I know. I clicked on it so it'd be on my history on YouTube. But if you could put that in submit videos, I'd really appreciate it, Cromwell. You know, the mother that got revenge on the cartel?
Plates was tailgating a semi-truck near the 76-mile marker.
Chat
Sensing
Discord like I give a
suspicious,
shit what
Arnold
you're
closed
saying.
in. The Charger
I get enough
immediately
of your
slowed
shit
down,
here.
well below the speed limit. When Arnold activated his blue lights to initiate a stop, the driver didn't comply. Instead, they exited the interstate at a slow pace and pulled into a mobile gas station at exit 78.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Cromwell. I appreciate it. McDonald's is your kind of place.
But just as Arnold made his approach, the driver floored it, re-entering the interstate and sparking a high-speed pursuit.
35 Hot Springs. 1037.
Did you hear him say 35? Did you hear that? 35 Silver Springs?
North Carolina tag.
No, it's not me. I'd have forgot my trooper hat.
Eastbound up to 78.
Hey guys, dial 8. I don't know, the billboard said so. Let me just give you a tidbit. When you first start a 1080, and I'm talking from lots of experience, you not once, not one time in my career, I guess my brain didn't work this way, did I think, oh fuck, I wonder, this guy's probably got a suspended license or a warrant. That never enters your mind when you first start that chase, right? Because 1,000 things are going through your head, like, why is he running? And you always think the worst. I did. Like, home invasion. Did he just kill his parents? Are they at home in bed dead? Did he just kill his wife? Why is he running? But never did I think, oh, he must have a warrant or he's suspended. I'll have to take your word for that, trooper.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
You forgot to say fucktard.
Get on the
You gotta say that. It brings, like, special effects to the whole situation.
You hear me? You hear me? Put your hand behind your back.
The pursuit ended there. The suspect, identified as Mr. Penny, was taken into custody without further incident. He was transported to the Clark County Detention Center, facing multiple charges including following too closely, fleeing by vehicle, reckless driving, and criminal use of property.
So what did he run for, though?
On
What
March
was his
25th,
initial
2022,
reason
at
for
around
running?
11:20 a.m., an Indian River County Sheriff's deputy was alerted about a gray, older suburban SUV fleeing from St. Lucie County deputies. The vehicle was driving recklessly northbound on 27th Avenue, veering into oncoming traffic lanes. When the suspect spotted a patrol car with flashing lights, he made a sudden U-turn upon seeing the deputy's marked vehicle. This prompted the
Can you
deputy
send it to me on a
chase.
DM? Cromwell, just DM it to me privately on Discord. Don't put it in submit videos, just DM it to me. Because I'm going to play that Monday. Thank you, buddy. I have it on my history in YouTube. I just have to scroll through until I found it. So I really appreciate you finding it.
Dan, you take it here.
Thank you, buddy. Got it. Thank you.
Can we get their air unit?
Damn, I forgot all. I was gonna play it tonight, and I forgot all about it.
Okay. Looks like he's eastbound on whatever the curve is down here.
And see, Trooper, these are the kind of roads I lived on when I was growing up. I feel right at home right now. Our school bus went down the dirt road to pick my little narrow ass up every morning. Yep.
21st Street Southwest.
Talk about sliding and slipping if you're going fast. Oh, yeah.
Just information, St. Lucie advised us their helicopter was turning around. They were low on fuel.
Yeah, yeah. That's what you call a fucked up road, Therapy. When you start fishtailing and you just say, what a fucked up road, man. Has nothing to do with you doing 100 miles an hour, of course not. It's just a fucked up road.
From 86th Avenue in Oslo.
I think we're going to Yellowstone Ranch. I don't know. Let's see where we end up. If Kevin Costner comes out of the house, I'll know this is Yellowstone.
Okay, should be coming back out.
On the same road you went down?
Yep, you can only get out one way. It's pretty sporty back here, so I'm trying to get up there and head up.
Get sticks out. That unit in front of me. Hurry up.
It could be the Camp Farm.
Okay, back westbound 21st Street, getting squirrely.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Still no traffic. Road conditions are dirt roads. We're going to be probably going back north on 84th. When he slows down, take this curve and we'll try to take him out.
And for those who's asking, yeah, about 6 times I did a 1080 on these back-ass dirt roads, maybe more. Yeah, probably more. And it's scary when your patrol unit starts fishtailing. You look down at your speedometer and you're doing 120 on dirt. I remember one night we were doing a 1080, and there was a deputy involved from the county. I looked out my rearview mirror and I saw him fishtail because I saw his blue lights and then I saw his blue lights on the left side of the road. And as I'm going, they got further and further and further away. So what he did is he fishtailed, went like all the way around and slammed into the side of the dirt clods that where the big truck comes down and, smooths out the dirt roads every now and then. Big old dirt clods on the left. Yeah, he slammed right into it. Totaled his patrol unit.
Like they're going to keep their hawk on this. Yeah, they're trying to.
And I promise you, this is what I said. No shit. Didn't even think about it. It just came out. I'm seeing the suspect with all this smoke in my face because he's kicking up the dirt, right? And I look at my rearview mirror and I see him getting further. I know what happened. And I said, bye-bye, baby. And I kept going. Yeah, the dust.
Hey, stand by, watch out.
Hey, there you go, you piece of shit. Yeah, but Miss Bridge, YouTube will hit me with a copyright if I play that song.
Take it back off.
What song? What's the name of the song? Let me see the name of the song. I just don't want to get hit by copyright shit. Her voice is, I don't know what song it is. It doesn't say. Oh, she just made it up? Okay.
Come over the bridge. I got you, Dick. Don't wait.
Oh, okay.
Good stick hit. He hit one pair of sticks, okay, he's gonna hit another. Alright, we are back eastbound on Oslo Road. If we've got units by 66, get some more sticks out there. Speeds are 88, traffic is moderate. Gonna hold off on a pit due to speed.
Observation mode only out on Oslo and feed him all the sticks we can.
Can enforce in observation mode. Speeds are 90, I'm decreasing. He's pulling away from me slightly. Pretty confident he hit the sticks at 82nd in Oslo.
No, Trooper, he hasn't done anything wrong so far. He's doing just fine. I like this officer. But he'd be glad to take some Hot Wheels off your hands if you got any. There you go. Get that son of a bitch.
Coming up to the range, dead end.
Hillbilly Bob. Get behind that wheel. See, these are probably bootleggers, running moonshine, you know, marijuana, dope, anything you can imagine out of the hills. Because they're probably growing it up there in the mountain.
We're going to have a signal for you.
The deputy, oh, yeah. I don't know, Trooper, because I wasn't part of the sheriff's department. I never went in their locker room. So I don't know what he got for wrecking that car. Probably an ash chewing from the sheriff and shit from all the other deputies. But I don't know. What are you doing? Oh, the dog. There you go. Get your dog. Let him go. Let the dog go.
Keep them up, motherfucker! Keep your hands up! Keep your hands up! Keep cover! Keep cover! Come out to me! Come out to me!
As soon as he steps out, let that dog go.
Fire him away. I got
Let it go! Let it go!
Turn around!
Oh, man, you're no fun.
Keep cover! Keep cover! Look away!
Fight his ass.
Walk back to me. You run, come to me for arrest. Look away! Look straight! On your knees.
I got it. Yep.
Now your dog wants to play? Yeah, and the chew toy's behind that wheel. Let him go. You gotta let the canines have some fun every now and then now. Why are you protecting this piece of shit's identity?
I'm good.
Wow.
Yeah. Mine's not looking the grass either right now. Yeah, well, that was meant to just hitting the brakes in that turn and just it just slid.
I had to stick out there. I thought it was gonna hit me. So,
I think that one's from there. That thing kept going, man.
That was badass. The deputy that was chasing this guy did an awesome job. Just awesome. But this piece of shit needs to get rid of that beard.
Oh, yeah.
And be a professional, you fucktard. All of them. Wow.
He came up.
Yeah.
Yes, I thought he was done.
He came fast.
He just gunned it.
I almost had
That's
him
so
right here in the
pathetic
pit.
to let a police officer have a fucking beard.
Yeah, I mean.
Wow. Can't stand that shit. All right, right here. What is that? What was that? Wait, what was that? Oh, it didn't turn off. Okay. Okay, let me get a copyright, I guess.
Helene, 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 you'll never wash the heart out of this land. Helene, Helene, Helene.
I will be back on Monday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope you guys join me on Monday night at 6 p.m. And don't forget November 23rd. November 23rd is going to be the beginning of IRL bounty hunting. Can't wait. Can't wait. Wow. You guys ready? Let's go.
She swept it like she had no heart. Got children left without an art. Washed trucks and cars and houses.